Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, how you folks doing? Welcome here. Welcome to another edition of Monday Night Raw. I'm your host, Conman167, and yeah, it should be a good show here today, everybody. Should be decent. I'm honestly looking forward to it, and I hope you guys are as well. Let's get right into this thing, though, everybody, without wasting our time. It is time for the Conman Certified Roll Call. So who do we got in here today? How you doing, folks? So we've got ourselves Jose up in here. We got Brooklyn Rocker, welcome to the live stream. We got Raul Kapar, welcome. We got Jackson Plays. We got Sam Molos, how you doing, my friend? We got Maxis Fenahani, how you doing? We got Stevie up in here. We got Steven Burchett, welcome. Justin Evelizer, how you doing, my friend? We got the villain in here. Jay Maloney, good to see you. We got ourselves Desmond Allen. Matthew Bonneau, how you doing, my friend? We got Waleed Hijaz in here. Mutt Miles, Raul Kapar. I think I said your name a couple times. Stephen Randall, how you doing? We got ourselves Mr. Tornacane. Baden Shateri, Matthew Grantland, how you doing? We got Balin Howe up in here. And let's go with Ahmed Al-Said, King KJW, and Jay Cochran. How you doing? All right, everybody. So, first question. First, sort of thing to talk about here today. Where was Conman on Friday? I know most of you knew that I wasn't going to be live on Friday, but for those who didn't, well, I was up at my cottage. I took a little bit of a vacation, spent Thursday through till about 9 a.m. this morning at the cotty. Got back here today. I'm very, very hungover, and I am very, very tired. But I think we're going to have a lot of fun here tonight. I'm sure you guys can get me into the swing of things here. It should be a good show. For tonight, thank you, Raul Kapar, by the way. I appreciate that. We'll get to your dono. Tonight, we've got ourselves the Kabuki Warriors challenging Sasha Banks and Bayley for the Women's Tag Team Championship. So that's going to be kind of cool. We got ourselves R-Truth versus Randy Orton here tonight, so a one-on-one. We got Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins squaring off in a WrestleMania rematch, which could be good. It's probably going to be a little bit shady, or something weird's going to happen in it. And then we got the Viking Raiders going 2-on-2 with Andrade and Angel Garza in an elimination tag team match. So tonight should be fun, everybody. It should be really good. Let me know what segment you're looking forward to most here today. I honestly don't know which one. It's probably Bayley and Sasha Banks defending the Women's Tag Team Championships, because I can see that going in so many directions. They could move in the direction of Bayley and Sasha Banks losing the tag titles to the Kabuki Warriors, and then it's Asuka 2 belts. They could do that. They could have Sasha Banks and Bayley retain tag titles. This could be just a nice little story en route to Asuka versus Sasha for the Raw Women's Championship. There's a lot of very interesting stuff that could go down here today. I have heard that SmackDown was trash. I have heard not good things about it. Botch Guy literally went out of his way to text me to say that it was trash. So, that's about where we're at, everybody. I've yet to watch SmackDown. I don't know if I'm going to. That's a lie. I'm probably going to before Friday. But, yeah, I did not watch SmackDown. No clue what even happened. Pretty much there, Dave Rua. And there's the new United States Championship. Just needs a little blue on the top. But thank you, Jason Barker, Raul Kapar, for the donos. We'll get to those right after MVP. Little things dropping.
So kick back, relax, and enjoy the view, because the VIP lounge is for people like me and my guest tonight, people that are better than you.
Ooh.
My guest is so much better than you that he may very well be one of the most thoughtful, selfless, considerate individuals I have ever met.
All right.
His heart is so huge.
Is he talking about Bobby Lashley?
McIntyre was an unemployed bum on the street. He took him in and made him the man that he is today, the man that won the WWE Championship. But
I like that.
Drew McIntyre,
Crediting Bobby Lashley for the rise of McIntyre. I like that a lot, actually.
and ungrateful, he won't even say thank you.
This is a good heel move. Good heel move.
It's because of that, my guest is going to show off and show out at the horror show at Extreme Rules. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you probably the nicest guy that I know, Dolph Ziggler.
Oh.
MVP, I'm sure.
Oh. Okay, I don't know what I was expecting. I thought Bobby Lashley was coming down here to the MVP lounge, but you know what? Whatever the frig that's called. What's it called again? Is it the MVP lounge? That doesn't sound right. Am I just blanking on something? I think I am, folks. The live chat's gonna let me know here in just a second. Wow, con botch? Did I con botch there? Probably. VIP lounge. That's what it is. Not MVP lounge. VIP lounge. Hey, guys, prepare yourselves. All right, that's all I gotta say. Prepare yourself for a lot of con botches. Prepare yourself for a lot of misspoken words. Prepare yourself because tonight, Conman's gonna struggle. But yeah, what did you think of Heath Slater's little thing against Drew McIntyre last week? I'm gonna go ahead and say that it was a really interesting way to say goodbye to Heath Slater. He's always been an enhancement talent, and he's obviously going on to other things very shortly here, most likely Impact Wrestling. He's always been a good enhancement talent, so it makes sense that his final stand here inside of the WWE was as an enhancement talent, right? I mean, Drew McIntyre was enhanced because of the match with Heath Slater, and we got to remember that, right? Like, Heath Slater has helped Drew McIntyre's character overall, making him feel like a badass, but also a badass who respects his friends. Even though he kicked his head off, there was that sign of showmanship after the match, especially where Drew McIntyre came back to save Heath Slater. So yeah, people saying definitely Heath deserved a little bit more. He deserved a better showing or whatever. But at the end of the day, Heath Slater's entire character has been an enhancement talent who connects with the fans, and he did exactly that last week on Monday Night Raw. So yeah, I was okay with it. How you doing there, Ashton? Welcome to the live stream, my friend. And good to hear Glenn Cross. I look forward to it. But here we go. Here's Dolph Ziggler and MVP.
Nice place you got here, brother.
Thank you very much.
And by the way, this stands out. I love what you've done to the United States Championship.
Do you
here.
like that?
I love it. I think when I win the WWE title from Drew on Sunday, I think I'll get something, maybe something just like this. Maybe make it spin.
Dude,
old
I
school.
can get my people
Ooh.
on that right away.
Yeah.
I'll have my people call your people, and we'll get that in motion.
Put it a call.
Hey, Joseph P., how you doing, buddy? Thanks for the support, my friend.
And we know that he is legit.
We'll get around to it in just a sec, okay?
However, you made him.
Damn right.
So that means that you know what makes him tick. And I got to tell you, I really respect the fact that you haven't disclosed the stipulation before the match. That's just good strategy. That's exactly what I would have done.
I can tell. You're a gentleman like myself. You know how to play the game right, get in his head. I know what makes him tick. I know what he thinks, and I know exactly what it takes to turn him right back into the old Drew McIntyre, the same one that was fired. Right out the door. I brought him here. I've said it a million times, but it's a fact. I picked him up from obscurity, brought him to Monday Night Raw, took him under my wing, taught him everything he knows in and out of the ring. How many times do you think he's thanked me?
I haven't heard one.
How many times do you think he's even mentioned
Big old
my
goose
name?
egg.
0.0, Mr. Blutarski.
So ungrateful.
0. Without me, Drew McIntyre doesn't beat Brock Lesnar in the main event of WrestleMania. Without me, Drew McIntyre isn't WWE champion. Without me, Drew McIntyre is nothing more than an unemployed loser begging for a handout.
Okay, interesting.
I think you summed it up. I really don't have anything to add to that. But because of all that I've been through with Drew, and
Hey,
I
Kelvin, how
know
you doing, buddy?
that he won't do it, I will. Dolph, thank you, man. Thank you.
That's how it's done.
Thank you for all that
What a
you've
gentleman.
done. For all of your selflessness
Thank
that you
you.
give to these people.
Do you see
Thank
that?
you.
Everyone here in the Performance Center, all the DZ wannabes, you see how easy it is to thank someone when it is due? You know what? It's that lack of gratitude. It's that lack of thanks is the same reason Drew McIntyre is going to lose that WWE title.
Here comes the WWE champion, Drew McIntyre, the Scottish psychopath. the mayor of Claymore County. Here we go, everybody. Slowly coming down to the ring, the WWE Champion has arrived. Pushes over the red velvet rope as well. Not a fan of ropes is Drew McIntyre. He obviously has had some bad experience with ropes and following the rules in the past. McIntyre doesn't give two craps. Here he is. He's about to enter the ring here on the VIP lounge. Steps through the ropes. And now he's staring down MVP and his challenger at the horror show at Extreme Rules, Dolph Ziggler. Here we go.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry to interrupt this little ass-kissing session you're all having here.
You've got no class at all.
Relax, MVP. I'm not going to tear up your set again. I'm not going to claymore you again like always happens. We're in the ring together. Tonight, it's about you. Look at me, damn it.
Ooh.
Last week,
Apollo Crews is the U.S. champion right now.
and after the show, for the past week, I've been doing a lot of soul searching.
No, Farb. I'm not.
A lot of my career.
I'm not.
I thought a lot about your career.
I got to do a job here, man.
Came to the conclusion that you use people, Dolph.
Oh, Joso, my friend. Hopefully that you're doing well.
You've used Mandy Rose, you've used Big E.
Hopefully you're doing well. I'm so sorry that
Drew
has
McIntyre,
happened to
we
you,
were
man.
never
Get better.
friends.
Stay safe, please.
I was your hired gun, your muscle. I did all the dirty work for you. Now I'm gonna get straight to the point, Dolph.
It's what he
You
does,
may be one
Jason
of the most
Barker. It's what he
talented
does.
performers
Gotta no-sell the botch
this
guy. Just
industry's
no-sell
ever
him.
seen. That's true. But this Sunday, the horror show, this Extreme Rules, I guarantee.
I know. You're gonna take me to Claymore Country. Blah, blah, blah.
Don't shut up. We're way past that.
Oh.
I'm gonna hurt you.
Whoa.
I'm gonna maim you. You're gonna beg me to stop, but I am gonna torture you. I am gonna make you regret the day you picked up the phone and called Drew McIntyre to come to Raw, because whatever happens this Sunday, it's on you. You know what? Just talking about it. I don't know if I can wait till this Sunday. I think I need a little bit of action right now.
Oh. Okay. What's next?
I can wait till Sunday.
Oh!
Shot at Ziggler by the champion.
Oh! I love this. I like that.
A warning shot.
McIntyre with a headbutt delivered right to Dolph Ziggler. Oh, baby. Are you guys excited for this match? I gotta say, the story is there. I think last week, unfortunately... Actually, it wasn't a headbutt delivered right to Dolph Ziggler. It was a straight right hand to the face. My bad, not a headbutt. I just caught it out of the corner of my eye. For me, okay, this story is good. I feel like last week, what happened was it was a send-off for Heath Slater. But it didn't really help get the match over for Dolph Ziggler versus Drew McIntyre. It didn't make me care about that match anymore. This week it did. Here's Charlie Caruso.
Vega. Angel?
Yep.
Andrade? You know, I think it's safe to say over the past few weeks there's been a fair amount of dissension between the two of you. So how do you get on the same page for your match tonight against the Viking Raiders?
Hey, T-Buck check. How you doing? Hey. I don't understand why you feel the need to push this false narrative that my clients can't seem to get on the same page, that they can't stop arguing. What you're doing is ignoring the facts. The facts that we've already beaten the Viking Raiders. The facts that we teamed with Randy Orton to topple the Big Show. And the fact that we have the Street Profits running scared. No man can measure up to Angel Garza or Andrade. And the women, much like yourself, are beneath me. I mean, even if you got your weave fixed and traded in your bargain brand shoes for red bottoms, you still want to be half the woman I am.
Charlie, you know, the beauty of an elimination match, unlike being torn between two gorgeous women,
Oh.
is that I don't have to choose. I can beat both of my opponents. Oh, I'm sorry. We can beat the Viking riders.
Right.
If Garza has my back, I have his. And together, we will win the Raw Tag Team titles.
Yep.
Oh, there's the Viking Raiders.
For over a year, the Viking Raiders have been the most big team on Raw. But you have dishonored our competition by cheating and by attacking our friends, the Street Profits.
Okay.
So tonight, we run through you.
Sorry, I got just a little distracted.
Oh, Ivar takes the rose out of Angel Garza's hand and hands it to Chuck.
Charlie.
Charlie Caruso is smitten. Angel Garza can't believe what just happened. Garza's upset. Big Daddy Ivar just snaking away Charlie Caruso right underneath the nose of Angel Garza. Here we go. Run these donos. Let's go. Boom.
1 year membership.
Raul Kapar, thank you, my friend. And dude, honestly, I can't believe it's been a year you've been a member already. That's honestly insane. The fact that it's been a year over a year you've been on this channel is also insane. Thank you everybody for tuning into the show though. My name is Conman167. It's honestly great having each and every one of you here today. We're going to cover the entirety of Monday Night Raw. So we're going to break down the show. We're going to break down the segments. If you're new here, that's what we do. We react. This is a watch along and it's a great way to basically watch Monday Night Raw, Wednesday night NXT and AEW, and Friday night SmackDown. It's a great way to watch it because you have a community to interact with. So thank you everybody for tuning into the live stream. Let's get back here to the Boss Battle Championship because we've got ourselves a new boss. His name is Raul Kapar. Thank you very much, my friend, making you a 3-time Boss Battle Champion. Then Jason Barker, dude, dropping 5 right there. Thank you, my friend. He says, Subcon. Well, sup, Jason? Sup? Not much with me, obviously. I had a great weekend. I honestly did. Very, very needed. It's great seeing a couple of my buddies. Had way too much to drink. way too much. But, you know, it was a great weekend. Master VFX, thank you very much for subscribing. VFX, I should say. Jeez, Ashton, you've been on this channel for 2 years? What? Wolfpack asking me, have I watched Hamilton yet? It's amazing. If you haven't, I recommend it. I have not seen it. It is actually on our list. Me and Becca plan on watching it at some point here in the near future. I did not, Raul Kapar. I came very, very close on multiple occasions this weekend, but I did not. I powered through, man. Powered through. All right, so let's get this $30 dono up in here. Brandon McGear, how you doing, my friend? Welcome, McGuire. That's probably how it is. Welcome to the channel, though. It's great to have you back in here. So let's roll this dono. We got Joseph PLE dropping a 30 bomb. Thank you very much, my friend. And with that, he says, how was your time away? And hashtag new boss. The time away was good, Joseph P. Thanks for asking, man. Here in Canada, you know, we don't get too many hot months of the year, and so July and August, once it rolls around, you have to take advantage of it as a Canadian. You just have to. So it was an amazing weekend. But there we go. Hey, ho, ho, Miz and Morrison. Woo, hey, ho, ho, Miz and Morrison. Hey, ho, ho. Here we go.
How was your time away in #new boss?
It was good, once again. Thank you so much, Joseph P. Ali. And with that, we've got ourselves a new boss. His name is Joseph P. Ali. So Joseph P. becoming a 4-time Boss Battle Champion. You know what? This month's Boss Battle Championship is really, really tight right now. You got Raul Kapar as a 3-time Boss Battle Champion, Jason Barker 5-time, and then you got Joseph P. Ali as a 4-time, and Kelvin Jackson as a 2-time. So thank you, everybody, for the support. And Joseph, my friend, hopefully, once again, dude, you're doing well. Thoughts are with you, man. Hopefully you can pull through this thing. You will pull through this thing. Not just hopefully. You will pull through this thing, and you will feel better, Joso. But thanks, dude, for the support. War, 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 war. There we go. So it's the Viking Raiders, everybody. Hey, Kenny Omega 665. How you doing, my friend? Bam. Yes, you're right. Rusev did confirm that he does have COVID-19, which is, hopefully Rusev is going to be okay. Hopefully Lana is okay, obviously, and hopefully everything will be all right with Mr. Rusev, now known as Miro. Derek Goodman asking me, hey, Con, did you hear the news about Vince McMahon and Kevin Owens? Kevin Owens is the one responsible for Vince taking the precautions with the virus for the crowd now. Yeah, I did hear that. And you know what? Good on Kevin Owens. Good on Kevin Owens making those changes. He saw what was going on within the Performance Center. He saw the way it was trending with WWE superstars and personnel getting the virus. Said, you know what? I'm not working. I'm not coming back to work unless you mandate masks. And good on Kevin Owens, one of the biggest stars in the business, taking a stand, saying, look, Vince, if you want to use me on your TV show, make it safe for the wrestlers. And I totally understand that call. Honestly, really proud of Kevin Owens for taking a bit of a stand. Whether your thoughts on masks are positive or negative, you got to admit that in a tight, closed quarters like WWE Performance Center, and honestly in like malls and stuff like that, you should be wearing one, right? You absolutely should be. I do have a little bit of a mind thinking like, you know, hey, like there is times that you could and times that you can't, especially here in Canada where the cases are much, much lower. In the United States right now, it's a lot higher. So good on Kevin Owens, man. That's all I got to say. Just good on Kevin Owens for taking a stand, right? Bradley Robinette, thank you, my friend, for your $2. He says, how did you like SmackDown last week? I didn't watch it, my friend. I was not here. I did not watch it. I have not rewatched it. Have not even bothered to take a look at it. I heard lots of bad things regarding SmackDown this past week, saying it was god-awful, so it doesn't make me want to go out of my way to find it. Hey, it's the Drunk Man 167 live on Raw. It's more like the Hungover Man 167 on live on Raw. Seductive Power says, there are rumors that Kevin Owens, Big E, Mandy Rose, and Cody from AEW are going to turn heel. Kevin Owens, I'm not too sure. Not too sure about that one. Big E, that could happen. New Day has got to be getting close to a new story that is going to launch them back up in towards the main event scene. That could be it. A heel turn from Big E could definitely be a thing. Mandy Rose, she is, I guess, a little better as a heel, but she just turned babyface away from Sonya Deville. It feels weird to get her back to being a heel, I think. And Cody from AEW. Yeah, I can see Cody from AEW being somebody who is going to turn heel. One sec, just watching something. Yep, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Sorry, just taking a look at some stuff over there. But thank you very much, Jason Barker and Joseph P. Ali, for the double new boss. Oh boy, we got some new bosses up in here. But let's quickly talk about this match right here, because Eric is officially in the ring. And he is working Angel Garza. Angel Garza ducks underneath him. Eric rolls through, back in towards the corner. Oh, misses the double knees and lands just on the back of his neck. Eric took a pretty hard fall there. There's a super kick from Garza. Man, Garza is quickly becoming one of my favorite players on Monday Night Raw. I also love Andrade. I've loved his work ever since NXT. Oh, there's the double knees, and a drop kick to Ivar knocks him out of the ring. Oh my God, is Eric about to be taken out? No way, hammerlock, DDT, it's over. 1, 2, oh! Oh my God, Eric is out. That is an interesting part of the story. Very interesting part of the story, because Angel Garza before this match said, I can take out both of the Viking Raiders by myself. What if Andrade is the one who takes out both of the Viking Raiders, gets the pinfall? Maybe he starts gloating a little bit more. What I'm really liking about WWE right now, and I don't give two craps if anybody says that WWE sucks or WWE rocks. This is basically my honest opinion right here. Is that WWE right now has been entertaining enough to sit and watch for the most part. Holy crap, you guys are going insane right now with the 30 bombs. Thank you. Oh my goodness gracious, everybody. Wow. All right, thank you. Let's continue going on here. We will get to the donos in just a sec with all the new bosses. But WWE as a whole right now has been entertaining, and the reason that it's been entertaining is because there has been a slow burn storytelling-wise. WWE is not rushing right now to pull the trigger on any stories. They've taken a very slow approach with the Bayley and Sasha Banks story. Oh my God, Joseph P., thank you, man. They've taken a very slow approach with the Angel Garza and Andrade storyline. They took a slow approach to the Seth Rollins, and Rey Mysterio match. Everything is just kind of a slow burn. Sonya Deville, Dolph Ziggler coming over to Drew Mac. Oh my goodness gracious, you guys are killing it. Hoo-hoo-hoo! That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, everybody. We are going to get this going. I just want to get my thought out here. Oh my God, you are amazing. Thank you. But yeah, overall, just WWE has been very, very, very entertaining to me personally, and I'm actually really enjoying the shows right now. I know people saying that SmackDown sucks. I am not talking about SmackDown because I didn't get the chance to watch SmackDown, so this is without me talking about SmackDown from the previous week. But still, overall, for the most part, I am enjoying WWE. But what do you guys think? Are you enjoying it, or are you not? All right, everybody, so let's just start rolling through because we've got ourselves a crap ton of donos. Thank you, everybody. So let's start things off here with Jason Barker, and he says, oh my God, Joseph P. is dropping heat in here. We are going to hear a lot of Miz and Morrison. Just so everybody be aware, Miz and Morrison coming up like a lot in a row right here. So let's just get rolling them. There's the first 30. So Jason Barker, yeah, hey. Ho, ho, and with that, we've got ourselves a new boss. Ho, ho, yeah, you know. Hey, ho, ho, Miz and Morrison. Hey, ho, ho, here we go.
New boss.
Yeah, baby. So, with that, you have become, Jason Barker, a 6-time Boss Battle champion. But then Joseph P. Ali dropping a 30 bomb in here. Oh, there's a lot of Miz and Morrison coming up, so everybody get excited. It's better than Braun Strowman's then. I'm not finished with you. What a drop kick to the face of Ivar. My goodness. All right. Hey. And with that, we've got ourselves another new boss. His name is Joseph P. Ali, becoming a 5-time Boss Battle champion. Garza and Andrade. Oh, what a suicide dive from Ivar! What a suicide dive from Ivar. He just took out both Andrade and Angel Garza, who were in the process of bumping fists. A little bit of a storytelling aspect right there. What a big freaking flying Viking. All right, Jason Barker, then he dropped another 30 bombs, so thank you very much, everybody. Oh my God, you guys are amazing. Roll-up attempt and a kick out by Ivar. I sound like commercial talkers this day. Ooh. Does that mean I got a good commercial voice? I don't know. But Jason Barker, thank you, my friend, for that 30 bomb. And with that, we've got another new boss. Hey. But right hand from Ivar fires on Angel Garza, and he just knocked him out. Did he actually truly knock him out? Is Ivar going to pick up a win over Angel Garza? Angel Garza lifted up. Oh, he slides down the back, though. Pushes him off the ropes. Angel Garza goes for a big boot, cartwheel, reversal into a clothesline, and Ivar is taking him out. Oh my God, you guys continue to fire it. Thank you. We're having a killer night already. You guys are just amazing. I missed you so much, everybody. 4 days away from you is insanely long. I feel like I'm a little rusty when I stream sometimes. Back heel kick just caught Andrade. Oh my God, that might be enough to knock him out. Is he out cold? Count of 1, 2. Oh my God, Andrade just got pinned off of a heel kick. And we are down to 1-on-1. Oh my God, what a heel kick from Ivar. So is that a new finishing move for him? Jason Barker becoming a 7-time boss battle champion. But there you go. There's a missile drop kick from Angel Garza. Then after Jason, there was Joseph PLE dropping another 30 bomb. Thank you, man. Man, you're working yourself up here in the Boss Battle Championship. So let's roll that 30 bomb as Angel Garza. He's maybe looking for the wing clipper right now. Off the rope, super kick delivered there from Angel Garza. Back into the corner, nobody home as Ivar just sits down on him. The big Viking just, oh my God, another heel kick. What? 1, 2, oh! Andrade saving Angel Garza just in the nick of time. Holy moly. Angel Garza, though, thrown back into the corner. Ivar charges in them. Nobody home. Goes for it. Oh, what a powerbomb reversal. Into the cover. He's bridging. Come on, cheat Garza. Yeah! Garza wins! Yes, please. More of that. Much more of matches finishing without there actually being an actual finisher used. Protect the finishers of the people. Protect the finishers of the talent. And they're united, Garza and Andrade, with a little bit of a fist bump. What a freaking match. That was good. That was really entertaining. What do you guys think? Thumbs up, thumbs down for that match. But let's update our results tab, then we'll continue on here with the Boss Battle Championship because you guys have been insane. Oh, all right. So Andrade and Angel Garza defeated. Here's Riot.
Ruby, lately you've crossed paths with the Iconics. Let's take a look.
Actually, Sarah, I'm going to save you the drama. You don't actually have to air that footage. I got it from here. So you can get out of here. Go on, get out of here! Ruby Riot abandoned her only friend in the whole world, Liv Morgan. And now she's all alone. Aww. It's so sad. It's very sad. And, 2 weeks ago, Peyton Royce beat Ruby Riot. And just last week, Billy Kay beat Ruby Riot. Oh. And tonight, in just a few moments, Billy Kay and Peyton Royce are going to
get punched in the face if they don't stop running their mouth.
Ooh.
Excuse me, but from where we're standing, this tag team match looks like it's about to become a handicap match because you don't have any friends. No, and imaginary ones don't count. Hi, hello.
I'm funny. Yeah, I think that's your cue.
Oh.
Bianca! The EST of WWE. She's back.
Bianca Belair, the EST of WWE. She is the. You know what? You're way better at this than I am. Go ahead.
You're right. I'm the strongest, the toughest, the roughest, the quickest, the smartest. And tonight, I'm gonna be the greatest tag team partner. Cause I don't like how you and you think you better than what you are. So I'm just here to help my girl Ruby out. Cause I got time today, and you can't book me. See you in the ring.
What a promo.
What she said.
What a promo. What a promo. Okay. Bianca Belair, that is the star power I am talking about. Folks, you guys know how high I've been on Bianca Belair for about the last 2 years. Bianca is so damn good. And anytime that she is on screen, you can just feel the star power there. Just something simple as like the little armband around her arm makes her feel like a star, and I don't know what it is. Her attire is unbelievable. The long hair, that is something different. She just has a look like no other. She is money in the making. And the thing is also, Bianca Belair, when you talk about being young, she is only 31 years old. If we are talking legitimately as a female performer, we're talking we've got ourselves at least another 8 years of top tier Bianca Belair performances. Another 8 years ahead of us at least. So she is freaking amazing. All right. Let's get to this. So, Kelvin Jackson, 30 bomb. Thank you, my friend. We're going to get back to the donos. Yeah. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Miz and Morrison. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. And with that, Kelvin, you have become a 3-time Boss Battle Champion. Joseph PLE, though, he's firing some heat in here. And Joseph PLE, thank you, my friend. With that, again, you, sir, are the new boss. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Yeah. And what does that make you? That makes you a 6-time Boss Battle Champion. David Rua, that's my man. We're going to change up the GIF here because David Rua, he dropped a 50 bomb in here, and he says, bossing it up like my hometown girl, Sasha Banks. Hashtag reppin' Boston. And Dave Rua, you, my friend, with that, just like Sasha Banks, are going to be a new boss. Aw, yeah. Let's roll it. 50. And I need the chat right here, everybody. Get on your feet. Get your fingers pointed to the sky, and members, if you have the yes thing available, chant it. Here we go. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you so much, David Rua. I cannot say how amazing that is for your support, and to everybody else so far, thank you, because you guys are killing it here tonight. We are already at a new bar. Oh my goodness.
Bossing it up like my hometown girl, Sasha Banks. Hashtag rep in Boston.
Yeah, there you go. Like your girl, Sasha Banks. She's been on fire as well, hasn't she? Oh my God, she might very well be the best thing going on in WWE. Her and Bayley's act together, so damn good. So good. All right. So with that, we've got ourselves a new boss, and his name is Dave Rua. Becoming a 1-time Boss Battle champ.
It may contain themes that are not suitable for everyone. Viewer discretion is advised.
Did YouTube just die? Can you guys still see me? Oh, this isn't good. My page is unresponsive. Guys, can you still see me? I can't see my live chat. I can't see anything like this. Okay, so you can still me. I just can't see anything on my own end here. Have to restart my live stream, I guess. Or not my live stream, but just my live page here. Went out for a sec. I am here. You can see me. Okay, good. So I can be seen right now. It looks like everything is back on track here. Yeah, think so. Think so. All right. Cool. So does Liv Morgan get involved in this matchup? What do you guys think? Does she get involved in this matchup? You did, David Rua. It was all you, man. I blame you. And then Joseph Ali fired in right after that. But here comes the EST, the best, the quickest, the fastest, the EST of WWE, Bianca Belair. Nick Prentice says, hey Con, what do you think about the possibility of Paige Van Zant joining the WWE? She got destroyed on Saturday, didn't she? She's got the look for it. She's got the physique for it. She's got the build. She's got the following. She's got the mainstream crossover appeal. She's got an Instagram page that has a good amount of followers on it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Paige Van Zant inside of WWE would be an excellent choice for her future. She's most likely going to Bellator at this point. She has been completely outclassed inside of the UFC. Coming back from her injuries and trying to deal with all those injuries has been very backsetting for her, I guess. It has set her back quite a bit. And I think that might be the last fight we see of Paige Van Zant inside of the UFC. Hey, Esmero Williams, how you doing? I ask that you please don't spam in the future. I will see your name, and if I don't, then I don't. All right, so with that, Joseph P. Ali has become a 7-time Boss Battle Champion, passing over top of Jason Barker. But then, speaking of the Barker brothers, even though they're not brothers, we got Nathan Barker in here saying, keep doing what you're doing, Con. Well, thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate that. We'll run that dono in just a second, but we do have to get this matchup on the screen. It is Ruby Riott versus the Iconics, also with Bianca Belair in her corner. So let's get them up here. Bianca Belair. Boom. Ruby Riott. There's Ruby, not her green hair though. And then the Iconics, Billie Kay and Peyton Royce. I have a feeling that they're going to look to align Ruby Riott and Liv Morgan again. I feel like that is where the story is heading. Weekend was good, Steve. Thanks for asking, man. Very needed. I was drunk pretty much the whole time. Just needed to happen. It was a very, very, very good weekend, seeing a few of my buddies and just having no worries, not needing to go anywhere. Everybody was up there together. It was so needed, man. So needed. All right, but hey, Kevin Langoff, how you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream, buddy. So let's get you guys over on Twitter asking you who will win this match. Hashtag WWE RAW. Will it be Bianca and Ruby, or will it be the Iconics? Can I get a shout out, bro? Andy Hammond, absolutely, my friend. Here's your shout out. Do what you wish to do with it. You can either wrap it up in a little bow, put it underneath your bed, store it in a box, maybe even put it underneath your kneecap. I don't know, but there's your shout out. Enjoy your shout out, my friend. Bianca Belair is in the ring with a nice spear to Billie Kay. But the Twitter poll is live also, everyone. Make sure you go vote in that one. Who you think's going to win, Bianca and Ruby or the Iconics? Bianca, though, deadlifting Billie Kay up on her shoulders. Oh, my God, just pressing her. What a press, and then a scoop slam delivered to Kay. The EST just slapping on her booty. That didn't sound right. That was bad. Nice move. Oh, my God, moonsault as well into the cover. 2, but broken up there by Peyton Royce, whose new finishing maneuver is absolutely amazing. Ruby Riott with an enziguri there to Peyton Royce, knocks her out, and she rolls towards the outside of the ring. Bianca Belair now has an opportunity to get right back on the offense. Here she goes, ducks underneath. Bianca has her. Here we go. The EST. Kiss of death. Cover KOD. It's over. That was real. At the expense of the Iconics, I know. But it's good to see Bianca Belair and Ruby Riott getting a bit of screen time. But where is this heading? Where is this story going? What are we moving towards? It feels like Liv Morgan and Ruby Riott getting back together as a tag team, but maybe not. Maybe not. What do you think? Where is this story heading, everybody? Let me know in the live chat. Or is this just a story to pass the time until they get something else going for them? All right. Here's our Trizzle.
Richard! Hey, dog, congratulations, dog.
Oh, Ricochet.
Hey, I heard you won MVP for Monday Night Raw. Dog, I didn't even know they had an MVP. But I'm glad you won it.
Truth. I'm wrestling against Bobby Lashley with MVP on Monday Night Raw. You get that, right?
That's what I said.
Look, don't worry about Richard. Really, bro? Listen to me.
That's what I said, dog.
Well, you got a match with Randy Orton tonight. Aren't you? That's way more bigger fish to fry right now. Should you be worried about that?
Bruh. I think you confused. Both of y'all confused. You see, I got challenged by Ric Flair, not Randy Orton.
Shoot, man. Truth. Listen to me. You were challenged by Ric Flair on behalf of Randy Orton. You do know you're competing against Randy Orton tonight. You know that, right? You know, punch you in the head, apex predator. Big underline, legend killer, Randy Orton. That's who you got.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
Zawa.
The ninja.
Never thought I'd say this. I need you to teach me how to become a black belt in 5, 6, 7, 10 minutes. Come on, dog. No! Thanks for nothing. Yeah.
Oh, no. Roll up. 1, 2. Kick out by Truth. Ninjas. Oh, what? No, Ricochet, no. Ricochet just going full crane kick. He's going full crane kick. He's still there like this. I can't keep my balance. He's still there like this.
Looks like before taking on
ha.
He's going to defend his 24/7 title next.
Oh my God.
Something you like to do to Steve Harvey's mustache.
Ricochet, man. He's trying so hard. He is trying so hard to do anything to just get on TV. He's trying so hard. Put it this way. Ricochet is doing anything that he possibly can to try to stand out on TV so that he gets more opportunities. It's a damn shame. Ricochet is absolutely amazing, but what we have to remember is he has only been here on the main roster for a year, okay? Only been a year.
Do you suffer from skin irritation?
Wrestlers go through waves of momentum, ups and downs, peaks and valleys, and he is in a valley right now. There's no question about that, but that valley might come back up, and he might reach this little point up here again. He is talented enough. He has the fan support. Don't count him out yet, folks. I think it's going through the motions right now, trying to get back on TV, trying to find a way to get a story for Ricochet because, let's face it, WWE booked him abysmally before to the point that his character isn't taken as seriously as it was when he got called up from NXT. That doesn't mean he's dead. It does not mean he's dead. It does not mean he's buried. It does not mean he's ruined. Because all it takes is one simple push, one match on TV, and you're off to the races again, right? If you get over again. And if fans want to see more of Ricochet, when the fans do eventually come back, make your voices heard, right? And that's the biggest problem right now within WWE is they don't have the live fans in attendance to be able to gauge reactions. You don't know how the crowd is necessarily reacting to them. So hopefully Ricochet will find his way back to at least the mid-card. Not the lower mid-card. He doesn't deserve to be in the lower mid-card, but maybe a faction with Bobby Lashley, MVP, Cedric Alexander, Ricochet. That screams interesting. And throw in Apollo Crews in that one, and then all of a sudden you've got yourself a very interesting faction. But let's get back here to the donos because we've got ourselves still quite a few here. Up next, we got ourselves Joseph PLE dropping a 30 bump. Thank you, my friend. Or wait, was it Nathan Barker? I don't think I got around to... What the heck did I do here? So there's David. Okay, so it is Joseph PLE. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Cool. All right, so Joseph P, there you go, my friend. And with that, we've got ourselves another new boss. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Miz Morrison. Ho, ho. 8-time boss battle champ, Joseph P. But Nathan Barker, 32 bomb. Thank you, my friend. And he says, keep doing what you're doing, Con. Thank you, my friend. All right, 32 bomb. Let's see what happens. Ho, ho. Hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Ho, ho. Instead. Where's Crocs? Ew.
What you doing, Con?
Oh, man. Love it. There we go, Nathan Barker. And with that, my friend, you, sir, have become the new boss. Good question, Monte Prince. Let me get around to that in just a second here. Nathan Barker, does he have any other boss battle championships? He does not. So, Nathan, there you go, my friend. You are a one-time boss battle champion. Boom. And then Jason Barker followed up with a 30 bomb. Thank you, my friend. We'll get to that in a second.
You see, I came out here by myself. Tozawa, is the real you? Why do you have one ninja? 2 ninja. You got 3 ninjas.
Welcome back. Oh, God. Here comes Shayna Baszler, and she is back. Is she going to get pushed again? Because, God, she is amazing. And the fact that WWE has done nothing with her ever since she got called up, except for bite the back of the neck of Becky Lynch. She's in here with Tozawa putting a ninja in front of him. No way, Shayna Baszler just choking out a ninja. Kirifuda clutch on the ninja. Putting him to sleep. Another ninja goes, kick right to the leg. There's the knee to the face, knocking out the other ninja. Oh, punch the midsection. Here she goes, gut wrench. Boom. Tozawa doesn't know what to think of this. Tozawa says, I'm out. I'm out. He just goes, I'm out. But now, no, is Shayna going to go after the 24/7 championship? Oh, no. Truth says, oh, no, no. Truth says, I'll let myself out. What a way to set up a promo.
I've been so patient. I've allowed everyone here to have their fun. I am done.
Yes, okay.
All these weak-minded women's champions are running around fooling themselves under the delusion that they're in control. That the limbs and the terror left in my wake are nothing but a distant memory. Well, the Queen of Spades is here to shatter that illusion by hitting you with a hard dose of reality.
Okay.
And I am that reality.
The Queen of Spades has resurfaced. Shayna Baszler with a reality check for all of Monday Night.
Huh. Okay. That didn't hit it. That didn't hit the mark that it needed to. Good way to position Shayna Baszler. Obviously, very good way to position her, but the promo didn't hit it. Promo didn't hit the mark that it needed to. Don't get me wrong, decent promo. Nice to see Shayna Baszler back, but the ending there didn't hit the mark that it needed to. Anyways, good showcase there for her, at least against the Ninjas and R-Truth. Let's get going back here to a couple more donos. We're almost through all the 30 bombs. Thank you, everybody. So up next, we got ourselves a 30 bomb from Jason Barker. And another Miz and Morrison. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Jason says, I'm going to be a Triple Crown champion. You got some competition this month, buddy. You certainly do. Thanks for your 30. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Miz and Morrison. Yeah, you know. Morrison. Hey, hey. Miz and Morrison. Oh, there's Murphy. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Here we go.
I'm going to be a Triple Crown champion.
When you say eye for an eye, you don't mean that you're literally going to go out there and try and blind each other, right?
What I want you to understand is that nothing of significance happens without sacrifice. And remember, Rey Mysterio asked for this. Stay here. Focus on your match with Aleister Black. I have a message to deliver.
Interesting. Interesting. Murphy showing a little bit of remorse. A little bit of remorse for Rey Mysterio. That is definitely an interesting direction. Are they starting the slow burn of the dissension within Seth Rollins' little group? Obviously, Austin Theory has been left off TV for a while. Authors of Pain have been left off TV. You know what? When we actually break this down, it's amazing that Seth Rollins' character is where it is right now with the amount of things that have went wrong with his story. AOP getting injured. Austin Theory having allegations thrown around against him, and some pretty serious ones at that. What else did they do? They had a... No. Who was the other person? It was... Was there any other person? No, there wasn't. It was just Murphy, right? There wasn't anybody else. But still, it's been a slow burn. There's been people going into the group, people coming out of the group, and just things slowly moving forward. But it's actually surprising that Seth Rollins is where he's at with his character right now with the amount of things that have gone wrong with it, unfortunately. But Joseph PLE, thank you, my friend. You're the final donation right here. We finally got through them all, everybody. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you for your support. So Joseph PLE, he says, let's get a new bar. Well, we did, my friend, with your help, certainly. And with that, my friend, you're another new boss. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Miz and Morrison. Yeah, you know. 9-time Boss Battle champion, man. Taking down Jason Barker. Actually, Jason Barker's 8-time. Joseph P. 9-time. But I guess, you know what, it's very weird to say. This weekend coming up, we got ourselves quite a few shows. Saturday, Slammiversary, everybody. So I've had a lot of questions, people asking me, am I going to be live? Am I going to cover Slammiversary this Saturday? The answer is yes. Slammiversary, if you don't know what it is TNA's big summertime pay-per-view. Some people do say that it is their biggest pay-per-view of the year. Some people say Bound for Glory is their biggest pay-per-view of the year. It kind of gets exchanged, you know. Right now, though, this is without a doubt the biggest opportunity for Impact to make a splash in the market. There is a ton of people, a ton of free agents whose contracts expire right around that time. And I think it was done for that reason. Heath Slater's expected to be there. EC3 is expected to be there. Gallows and Anderson is expected to be there. And the list goes on. You could take any former WWE superstar. Eric Young might go there. Anybody who was released in the mass firings, you might see show up at Slammiversary. So that's this Saturday, everybody. So look forward to that one. And then on Sunday, we've got ourselves Extreme Rules, the horror show at Extreme Rules. I'll be covering both of those. And this week, I also would really, really like to be able to get the predictions out with the Botch Guy. We have not recorded those, and we gotta find a time to record them. I legitimately don't know when. Legitimately don't know when we're gonna do that, but we do have to record that. And also this week, the CMU Conman Universe is not gonna be on Wednesday. It's gonna be on Thursday. Okay. I just need that extra day to be able to create the show because nothing's created on it right now, not even the card. So I need that extra day. So that's the update. So not on Wednesday, no CMU then. It will be on Thursday. And then we will continue to cover everything else this weekend. So once again, no CMU on Wednesday. It's Thursday. Okay? I hope that makes it very clear for everybody. But thank you, Joseph PLE and Jason Barker, both dropping 30 bombs. You guys are exchanging back and forth with the Boss Battle Championship. That's what I love to see. We got a heated battle. So up first is Jason Barker with that 30 bomb. Man, you guys are killing it with the 30s up in here. Thank you, my friend. And with that, everybody say it with me. We've got ourselves a new boss.
Hey, hey, come on. Ho, ho, let's go.
Morrison. Yeah, hey, hey. Miz and Morrison.
Hey, hey, ho, ho, here we go.
Man, it was very well needed, my friend. I had a great time with the break. Needed, you know, sometimes you just need that refresher and like a legitimate refresher. And I know I had one last Wednesday for the Wednesday for Canada Day at July 1st. But I legitimately like a day from start to finish, weekend, 4 full days of doing nothing but drinking. And getting a little messed up with my best friends in the world. It was so needed, everybody. Oh.
Miz and Morrison. Hey, hey,
yeah. Ho, ho.
Let's go.
Miz and Morrison. There's Seth Rollins, though. He's coming on down to the ring.
Miz and Morrison.
Hey, hey. Ho, ho.
Miz and Morrison.
So I think we're about to get Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens. I am Greyland Purchase. I am watching on Sportsnet 360, also called Sportsnet Now online, but yeah, the channel Sportsnet 360. I am Canadian, so that means I have to watch it on Sportsnet. There's no real other way to watch it here in Canada. Joseph Ali, thank you, my friend, for the 13 bomb. He says, new GIF, kind of. It was the old Velveteen Dream GIF that we had at 75 previously, but we moved it way down.
Yeah.
Woo! Here's Rollins, baby.
For an eye. An eye for an eye. An eye for an eye.
Okay, you've repeated the same thing over and over.
An eye for an eye. An eye for an eye, an eye for an eye, an eye for an eye. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? What does that even mean? You know what that means. You know what that means. I know what that means. I know what it means. An eye for an eye. I know what it means. Well, Rey Mysterio said it last week. I thought he meant it as a metaphor for revenge because that's what it is. That's what an eye for an eye means. But what I have come to understand is that Rey Mysterio meant it literally. And I'm trying to comprehend, I'm trying to understand how we got to this point. Because all that I am trying to do is lead Monday Night Raw to a brighter future. And Rey Mysterio has resisted his part in the greater good every step of the way. And now we are at a point. We are at a point where I am competing in a match at Extreme Rules, where the only way to win is to pluck your opponent's eyeball from its socket. Never in the history of this company has there been sanctioned such a match with a stipulation so sadistic, so barbaric. And what I need everyone to understand, and I've said this so many times, and I will say it until everyone understands that it is the truth. I never meant to harm Rey Mysterio. Never. That was never my intention. Rey presented himself to me in a time of need. And I did everything in my power to fulfill that prophecy for the greater good. And that prophecy came from the WWE Universe. Because you asked me to be this person. You asked me to be the leader, to lead Monday Night Raw the right way into the future. And that's what I am doing. This year, Extreme Rules is called the Horror Show. And that's exactly what it's going to be. Rey Mysterio has forced my hand for the very last time. I will be forced to rip and tear and gouge until he is completely blind. Rey Mysterio will never watch his son be married. Rey Mysterio will never get to see his wife's face again. He will never see another sunrise, another sunset. Extreme Rules will be the end of Rey Mysterio. But in many ways, it will be a new beginning.
Interesting.
A new beginning for Monday Night Raw. A bright.
Can't say I'm unhappy with the interruption.
Love the interruption. Love the reaction to the interruption. Here is Kevin Owens, the thorn in the side of Seth Rollins.
I'm sorry to interrupt. That's not true. I'm not sorry to interrupt you at all. But Seth, I need to tell you this. You know, last week when I came up with the idea of the winners of the tag team match getting to pick the stipulation at Extreme Rules, I fully expected Rey to pick, I don't know, maybe a last man standing match or maybe a steel cage match, which would have made sense, you know, to keep your little buddies out of the way. But instead he went, like you said, with an eye for an eye match. And Seth, I gotta tell you, as disturbed as I am by the concept of that match, I think what I find even more disturbing is the fact that you are such a scumbag that you were able to make a man who is virtually respected by everyone in this industry, not just because he's a legend and one of the very best of all time, but also because he's a genuine, very nice guy, someone everyone looks up to. That's Rey Mysterio, and you got him to the point where he wants to gouge your eyes out. But you know what? I certainly understand where Rey's coming from, because myself, at WrestleMania, man, I was willing to end my own career if it meant shutting you up. So, while I do understand where Rey Mysterio is coming from, I just want to tell you that you don't have to be worried, because I got you covered. Because after Extreme Rules and Rey Mysterio is done with you, I got exactly what you need, because I happen to be pretty good friends with a certain pirate by the name of Jean-Pierre Lafitte, and he gave me one of these for you. You
think this is funny? This is my life. You know what's funny is that you're not even going to be able to make it to our match tonight. Get out here, Murph.
Seth Rollins calling out his disciple Murphy for a
But here comes Black. Man, I love the way they're positioning Aleister Black against Murphy and being the savior for everyone. Just like Aleister Black is that ace card that you pull. You're just kind of like, okay, when all the chips are down, boom, pocket aces. That's Aleister Black. He is money, man. And even though people are saying that his star power has dropped, I completely disagree. I think every time Aleister Black's music hits, whether it be the big showcase of him rising up, you know, like that, or it just hits, both of his entrances just, they make you believe that he's a badass. That's my personal opinion, and I know people do kind of disagree on that. People do think that Aleister Black is being weakened and watered down when he's being put next to Humberto Carrillo, but what I think it's been is I think it's been a way of showcasing Aleister Black as a guy who can be just a part of the roster, putting in his dues, and still standing out. They're not pushing Black. He's not getting the promo time. He's not getting the focus of the story. He is a add-on to the story just to get him on TV. And he still finds a way to stand out on TV. So that's all you need to know. If there is a person out there who stands out when the push isn't about them, you got yourself a megastar in the making. And he is a megastar in the making. When do you think Dominic will debut, is asking Joseph P. Ali. Very good question. Dominic Mysterio or Dominic Dijakovic? If we're talking Dominic Mysterio, I think at some point he's going to turn heel and join Seth Rollins, and then we're going to see his character build from there. If we're talking Dominic Dijakovic, I think that could be a post-SummerSlam thing, a post-SummerSlam call-up for Dominic Dijakovic. There's a reason why he has been trolling a little bit on Twitter, kind of just messing with people, building up suspense to his debut. At least that's what I think. When is the Rockstar going to debut? You mean the Pebble? I don't know. I don't know. Whew. Hildy says Austin Aries was such a flop. Yeah, Austin Aries is something else, isn't he? What a lunatic. Yeah, just a straight up lunatic. Just nuts. Just a loony. He's a loony. There's no other way to put it. Austin Aries is out there. Where is Austin Theory, Conman? Asking me, Alexander Thomas. Austin Theory is kind of caught in the middle of a bunch of those allegations that were going on. If you remember the speaking out movement, yeah, Austin Theory's name kind of came up in that as well. And they're looking into him. Waleed Hijaz, how you doing, my friend? It was pretty good, buddy. It was pretty good. Much needed. It was exactly what the doctor called for. Yep, needed it for sure. Do I like the new U.S. title more than the IC Championship? Yeah, actually, you know what? I do. I think the Intercontinental title, while it looks good, I preferred the white strap one. I am coming around more so on the United States Championship since it was revealed last week. But the thing is that it still just is missing a little something. And I want to show you guys a photo here on Twitter of a guy who went into Photoshop and basically just made the U.S. title look so much better. So here, U.S. title. Let me show you guys what this design looks like compared to the other one. So this right here, this one is the original. I'll pull that up on the screen in just a sec. And the Photoshop version of the U.S. title looks like... Do they have it on Twitter? There it is. So yeah, it will look like this is what has been suggested for it to look like, and just a little bit of a change, you know. So, first photo, this one. Boom, right there. So that is the new United States Championship right there, everybody, if you happen to miss that last week. And this is what people are suggesting it look like. And I have to agree, to be quite honest. I think this looks so much better. Looks so much better. Look at the difference. Imagine that being the center plate. How much better does that look? Just the blue on the top makes it stand out a little bit more. I like the champion on the bottom. Like, how much better does that look? Anyways. It's not a bad championship, and I will get used to it, but they could have added a little bit more just to make it a overall better looking championship, in my opinion. But I know people like it as well. Don't get me wrong. Like, I still think it's a decent photo. I still stand by what I said, that basically from, I like this part. I like the eagle. I don't like how that looks. I'm really not a fan of how close together the words are. I like the idea of that champion being brought down, and then the blue obviously right up in there makes it look so much better. That's again once again my opinion, but I quite enjoy it, to be honest. Do I like the original one better? Yeah, but that's because also I've never seen it any different, you know, like that is what I know. That's the title that I know, the old United States Championship. And so it's just going to take a little bit to get used to this new title. Also, I'm not a fan of the fact that MVP was the one who revealed it and not Apollo Crews. Like, what's going on with that? That was weird as hell, wasn't it? What a knee! Oh my god! Oh my god! What a knee from Aleister Black into the cover. 2 Murphy kicks out at that one. And these guys could fight forever, man. So damn good. What type there, Jason Barker? Red, white, what flavor? What type? All right. Twitter.com/Conman167, everybody. Vote in the poll for who you think is going to win. We got to kind of update the results tab, though. I've been falling behind. Murphy rolls to the outside of the ring, not on purpose, though. Was kind of just forced out of there. So, here tonight so far, we have had Ruby Riott and Bianca Belair defeating the Iconics. What other match have we had? Have we only had Angel Garza and Andrade versus the Viking Raiders and Ruby Riott and Bianca Belair versus the Iconics? Am I missing anything? I think I am. I must be missing a match here. That seems low. Oh my god, what a black mass! Oh my god, cover 2, but Rollins saving him. No way, and that's going to be a disqualification. Here comes Rey Mysterio, and an eye for an eye this Sunday at Extreme Rules. Here he comes with Dominic by his side. The fact that Dominic has been in this story, I think he's going to turn this Sunday. He's turning this Sunday. But yeah, everyone, did I get all the matches that are going on so far? We just had Aleister Black versus Murphy, and that resulted in Aleister Black defeating Murphy via DQ. All right. Looking forward to that one too, Anthony. Should be pretty good. Saying with Sam, how you doing, my friend? He says an eye for an eye match sounds dumb. Maybe. Number one Giants fan said, did you just say Dominic is going to turn heel? I think so. I have this feeling deep in my stomach, deep in the pit of my stomach, that at Extreme Rules, Dominic Mysterio is going to turn on his father, Rey, and join Rollins' group. I think that's what's going to happen. If you're talking about trying to establish Dominic Mysterio as somebody who is meant to be looked out for, you're trying to establish him as a solid name, you have to have somebody who isn't your dad walking you through the business, right? You have to have somebody there who has kind of carved their own path through the business. That man is Seth Rollins right now. There is nobody better, in my opinion, who could take the hand of some young talent and guide them through the waters of WWE. People might not be the biggest fan of Seth Rollins, but there's no question he is one of the biggest stars WWE has, and he gets the business. He truly gets it. So it makes sense to put Dominic with him. It makes sense to put these young guns with him. It makes sense to put Murphy. It makes sense to put Austin Theory, right? That's why they are doing it. So Seth Rollins can basically hold their hand and say, hey, this is how the wrestling business works. This is what you need to do to push your story forward. This is who you need to go talk to. Fight back when the producers are trying to bury you in a match. Stand up for your character. And you know what, folks? That's the thing that I can say right here. Is that if there is any aspiring wrestlers, right, you want to make sure, I mean, I don't know for sure because I've never been in the wrestling business, but this is what I at least believe. You want to make sure that if you are in a promotion, you are easy to work with, but you stand up for yourself. And what I mean by that is you aren't just going to take anything that is given to you just to get on TV. You protect your character. You know how to treat your character, and you know how your character would be treated. And you are the person who understands your character to the best of its ability. So the moment that you start taking on those bad creative ideas, that drops you down the card, whether you know it or not. It is a stain in the eye of the fan. So you got to learn. Right? You got to learn how to fight for your character. You got to learn when to die on a hill and when not to. Getting on TV is important, but it's also important to make sure that you stand out when you're on TV. So that's where we're at. I like that they're building up Matt Riddle on Friday Night SmackDown quite a bit as well. Very entertaining to watch. So let's get going with this match now. We've got ourselves Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins, the matchup at hand that all of you were looking forward to. Here we go, WrestleMania rematch. And I'm going to ask you over on twitter.com/Conman167, who do you guys think is going to win? All right, so Kevin... Seth Rollins. TJ Young says, Con, since Sami Callihan turned on OVE, he has been his own man. Yeah, I guess he has. I've really not watched Impact Wrestling in a while. I need to catch up before Slammiversary this Saturday. Really do. Of course, I'm still your dad. Yeah, Daddy Con over here. Sure. Of course, Anthony. Ask away, my friend. You don't need to ask if you can ask a question. Just ask away. Into the cover, count of one, kick out there by Seth Rollins. Am I going to get WWE 2K Battlegrounds? Matthew Benoit is asking me. I don't know. I don't think so. It's not really my style of game per se. Yeah, I don't see that happening, but that's not to say for sure that I'm not gonna. I'll take a look at it. Maybe there's some cool content I can create on it, maybe not. But Kevin Owens just right back into the corner, just stomping a mud hole on Seth Rollins. Sanguis saying, Conman, do you shave? Of course. Of course, my friend. Have to. Otherwise, I get a big old grizzly beard. Rollins sent into the corner. Rollins, oh, Aleister Black getting involved. Back into the corner, though. Kevin Owens with a clothesline takes back down Seth Rollins. Looking for maybe a cannonball. Here it comes. Kevin Owens with the cannonball to Seth Rollins. We'll bring this poll up into the cover, count of two, kick out there. Matthew Benoit, what do you think of this game? He says, Battlegrounds, again, it's something. It's something. Do I remember TJ Perkins? Of course. And if you do know, what company is he in? He is currently in Impact Wrestling. He is tagging, I believe, last time I checked, with Falaba, I think. Not sure if that story is still going on, but I know at one point they were challenging after the North Tag Team titles. Do I think Sasha and Bayley versus the Kabuki Warriors is going to be awesome? I think it's going to be good. I don't think it's going to be awesome. I think it's going to be good. There's going to be more storytelling coming out of it. And not necessarily is it going to be a match that steals the show. I think it's going to be a good storytelling match. Look at Dominic and Ray just looking onwards to Seth Rollins, the Monday Night Messiah. Same with Aleister Black. Man, Rollins has made a ton of enemies. Isn't it crazy to think that at one point Seth Rollins was like one of the biggest baby faces in the game? Everybody was behind Seth Rollins, then he started tweeting. And as soon as he started tweeting, it was game over for Sethy Poo. Like, people just turned on him like that. I honestly don't know, though. Do you guys think that they... This is actually a really good question. Do you think that they decided to have Seth Rollins start tweeting and turn him heel slowly from that? Or do you think it was reactionary? Do you think they didn't plan on Seth Rollins turning heel? He started tweeting, and then WWE realized how much heat he has on him, so they decided to turn him heel. I think it's that one. I don't think the plan was ever to turn Seth Rollins heel. I think he opened his mouth and lost a lot of babyface respect, right? Gotta remember, he was doing the man's man thing at the time also. That's right, wasn't he? That's right. He was simping hard for Becky Lynch, but, you know, I understand. Rollins is literally trapped in a corner right here, trying to run away, and Kevin Owens with a right hand to his face. I just don't think people want to cheer for Seth Rollins, whatever reason it is. Like, you know, for a little bit there, he was positioned as a babyface, but he wasn't that likable, right? I personally thought his in-ring work was very fun to watch as a babyface. Maybe David. Or Dave Rua. I keep calling you David. I apologize. Rollins, though, leaps up and a right hand to the face there of Kevin Owens, but he counters back with another forearm right to the face. Another one lifts him up on his shoulders. Kevin Owens, though, can't get him there because Rollins rolls through off his shoulders, back inside the ring. Headbutt from Kevin Owens. Nobody wins in a headbutt. Then slowly stepping through, but a chop block to the back of the leg. And there's the advantage delivered to Seth Rollins. Here he comes, Rollins, with a suicide dive, taking out Kevin Owens. It's a cool match, actually. It's a very different style of match with the babyfaces blocking Seth Rollins' exits. Very different. You don't see that very often. It's more so a thing you see with heels. Hilda, yeah, Becky Lynch is pregnant. She's going to be a mom. The man is turning into the mom. I mean, if you think about it, he got the Fiend hurt heel treatment. I guess storyline-wise, yeah, but he was starting to get booed heavily before that. Con, I heard with the new game Edge is in the pre-order bonus. Sweet. Sweet. Asim K says it's so dumb that they took the title from Kofi. Personally, I don't think it's dumb. I do think that the way they took the title off of Kofi hurt him. Kofi Kingston has not been anywhere near as popular as he was for that little run to the WWE Championship. Nowhere near. And that's because of how quickly he lost to Brock Lesnar. Then he started losing to Miz and Morrison. And there's just been losses after loss, for Kofi Kingston. He's always going to be a star, but they had a real opportunity of making a new main event star in Kofi Kingston. And they had it made. They had Kofi Kingston made as the WWE champion until Brock Lesnar squashed him. As soon as they did that very quick squash to get to the match versus Cain Velasquez, or Velasquez, however the frig you pronounce his name, Kofi Kingston's main event run was done. It sucks for Kofi because he was really entertaining as a babyface champ. Everybody rooted for him. And they had the New Day by the side. Like, there was so many directions they could give that story a run with, and they just didn't. HBK DBS says, Kofi got the third loudest pop at the Rumble in January. Edge, return, and Lesnar elimination. The problem was WWE didn't give him a story after losing the belt. 100% right. 150% right. All they did was throw him back in the tag team division. Thing is, if you have, your peaks and valleys, right? We talk about that in wrestling all the time. You have a come up, you have your championship win, and then you have your championship loss, and then you fall back down the card. And then eventually you're going to find something that pushes you back up, and like that. That's how wrestling works. Kofi Kingston is definitely on a bit of a downturn right now. Even though he's the tag team champion, he's on the downturn right now. He probably will have another come up again, probably when Xavier Woods gets back and they turn the New Day into a cool story, whatever story it is that they end up doing. Whether that means breaking them up or turning them heel or what have you. They are the longest reigning tag team champ. Sorry, let me take that back. They are the longest tenured tag team in WWE history, I believe. They, 6 years, correct? 6 years now that the New Day has been together. They are a solid act. That could happen there, number one Giants fan. It absolutely could. But remember, everyone, if you are enjoying the show, please make sure you leave a like on this video. Also, making sure you are subscribed to the channel. Would love to see some more names pop up there on the top left-hand corner. Wayne Hall says, according to the rumors, Kofi was supposed to be obsessed with getting the WWE Championship again, but Xavier Woods got injured, so they had to put him in Woods' place. Okay. See, that's what I thought they were going to do. If you guys remember, right after Kofi Kingston lost the WWE Championship, there's a promo of him crumpling up the pancake. Just crumpling it up. I made a video on it and everything, and I thought that was turning into something, man. Really thought it was coming together for a big, not sure if it was a heel turn, just a more aggressive Kofi Kingston, because that's the story that he needed, to find that aggression, to move his character forward, to legitimately build him up as a star. And they didn't. Lil Willie says Xavier Woods could be the hacker. That is true. I don't know if the hacker storyline is still continuing, which would be a damn shame if WWE did in fact drop it. Honestly, though, if I can speak my mind here, I think WWE plans on bringing the hacker gimmick back in the future with live crowds. I think it was meant to be a cool character that they needed the live crowd for. That's same reason why Brock Lesnar's not going to be at SummerSlam, because they want Brock Lesnar in front of a live crowd. I could be wrong, right? The hacker could be done altogether, but I think it's going to come back at a later time whenever the story is right for it. I don't think they're just going to straight up let it fizzle out, even though it's been like, what, 2 months since we've last seen it at this point. What a chop there from Kevin Owens as he's starting to fight back in this match, but Kevin Owens just got a knee to the midsection from Sethy Poo. Off the ropes, Seth Rollins kicks Kevin Owens in the face. Brent Taylor says, I don't think we're having that any live crowd anytime soon. Yeah, man, I don't think so either. It's going to be a while before we have an actual live crowd. Rollins going for a power bomb, but Kevin Owens turns him around. Oh my God, what a super kick. What a super kick delivered right there. Steve Taylor says possibly, like the reveal with Sonya and everyone was shocked. Like the reaction with the crowd would have helped miles. Yep. I feel like WWE, you know what? Here's probably the logical reason why WWE stopped them. There's a lot of change going around off the DDT count of 2 kick out there by Seth Rollins. There's a lot of change happening within the WWE with Paul Heyman being let go from his position on Monday Night Raw, transitioning Bruce Pritchard over to Raw, ratings being low, and a competing company. You know, I do feel like WWE was like, okay, this is a cool storyline. We like it. Let's put it in our back pocket. We've built up what the hacker is. We've started teasing it for a little bit. Now let's take it off the screen. Let's make people somewhat forget about it, but make them want to see it again. That way, if the hacker ever does come back, into the cover count of 2, kick out there by Owens. If the hacker ever comes back, people will lose their minds over it again. It could have been just a simple tease and then faded off screen. It could also have been WWE axing the entire thing. I don't know for sure. DM Mercury, how you doing, my friend? Or McRae, that's how you pronounce your name. Says, hey, Conman, I love the podcast that you do. Keep up the great work. I watch your podcast almost every week that you are available. Well, I appreciate it, my friend. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, where's a super kick? There's a super kick, I should say, to Seth Rollins from Kevin Owens. And now off the... Oh. Kick to the side of the head. Another super kick to Owens. This could be all over. I think it's got to be Kevin Owens that picks up the win, though, right? Into the cover, count of 2. Kevin Owens just gets his shoulder up. This has been a good match. Very good match. Marcus Ryan, how you doing? He says, the other day I was watching Ray versus Eddie ladder match for the custody of Dominic. It's crazy how grown up he's gone, right? Right? Ference says, I think the hacker is Lars Sullivan. That would be a weird character, wouldn't it? Lars Sullivan as a hacker? That'd be a very weird character. Rollins going for the stomp. Nobody home. Owens moves out of the way. Going for the stunner. Can't connect on that one. Into the corner again. Rollins lifted up over his shoulder. Lands on the outside of the ring. Goes for a right hand. Does KO, but he eats that right to the face. Kevin with a punch to the midsection. They're all the way on the top rope here. This might not end well for Seth Rollins. This might not end well. Punch to the midsection. Couple punch right there. Oh, come on! Rollins raking the eye of Kevin Owens. What the hell, referee? You gotta call that right there. You can't do that. Thumb to the eye. Message sent to Rey Mysterio. That's Aleister Black, though. Jumps down off the ringside. Dominic Mysterio on the far side. Rollins getting really distracted here. Mysterio on the far side. Kevin Owens back up to his feet. He's about to hit the stunner. All three of them on the ringside. Kicks him. Stunner! 1, 2, 3. What a match. What a great Monday Night Raw match. That was really, really entertaining. What do you guys think? Thumbs up, thumbs down for that matchup. I'm giving that one a big thumbs up. Big old thumbs up. Sunny Shine, how you doing, my friend? Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, that was entertaining. I like that one. Q. So a little bit of revenge there for Kevin Owens. That's good. Distraction. Oh. Here's Ray.
You terrorize my family. You put your hands on my son. You crossed every line there is to cross. Now it's my turn. This Sunday at the horror show at Extreme Rules, I'm gonna make a sacrifice of my own. You're walking into our match with 2 eyes, but you'll be carried out with only 1.
I think we are witnessing the impending
All right.
of the Monday Night Messiah.
Well, I legitimately don't have a clue how this match is going to go. Woo! Everybody let out a woo. Woo! It's the Nature Boy and Big Show.
Yeah, we do. I'm actually glad you walked up here, because I was going to hunt you down. Look at. You remember I retired? Everybody got upset because I talked.
Big Show has a Viking Raiders shirt on.
Because my career has actually been that long, 48 years. Amazing career. I have spent 20 of those 48 with you. Well, ever since you started, I was there day one. Okay? And I told you, and I said it, and I actually think it brought a tear to your eye. Just saw it back on the 24 they made on me. That when I think about wrestling, the big guys in my life, Brody, Hanson, Andrade, the list is up, goes on forever. The guy that I think about the most in terms of athletic ability and skill is you. From college right into the pros, okay? You have done it all. You've got unparalleled, unequaled coordination. You are separate and have been and always will be, okay? The problem now is that you're picking a fight you can't win. You've left this business. Let's look at Edge as an example. You just can't do Hollywood and do this. Why do you think The Rock hasn't come back? You know, it's because it's in his mind. Can he do it? You watch Edge. You need to think about that too. You're there on Netflix. You're making all kinds of money. You don't need it. I know it's your pride. It's your reputation. You want to be everything that the world thinks you are. And in my heart, you are. And people aren't going to change their mind about you as a person or a man or your career. Go into the Hall of Fame healthy, not with the injury as a result of Randy Orton, who right now is on top of the wrestling world. He's the best right now. And he's got that kind of confidence that scares people. Give that some thought. It's not too late to just say, hey, I'm out of here. Okay? Get in that plane, go back out to LA. Live the good life. Love you.
Hey, come here a second. I know what you just tried to do. And you're a master at it, Rick. You are a master. You are the dirtiest player in the game. This is what I want you to know. I know what you've done to your protege, Randy Orton. I've never seen Randy Orton more vicious, more dangerous. His skill level is off the charts. He may be the best the WWE has ever seen. He's got no empathy. You know what he's done to Edge. You know what he's done to Christian. Tonight, he faces one of our friends, our truth. Now, my question for you is, champ, are you willing to sacrifice your friendships so Randy Orton can be the legend killer? Think on that.
Interesting. Very interesting. Don't get me wrong, it's been an entertaining build. Gotta say, it's been an entertaining build towards Randy Orton versus Big Show, but am I loving it? No, but at least it's entertaining. I am loving Randy Orton's character, to say the least. And if this is a way of trying to build him up, then I guess that works. I don't know if they plan on doing McIntyre versus Orton at SummerSlam. I'm going to envision that's what's going down. But yeah. So that match that we just saw, Kevin Owens just defeated Seth Rollins. Steve Taylor says he's going to take out Big Show at Extreme Rules, another legend down. I mean, that's what I'm envisioning happening as well, right? Bunch of good points on both ends, honestly, but Show could do this for years, and he's still 48 and still killing it in the WWE. He is honestly in great shape. Like, don't get me wrong. Big Show brings value. I know people don't want to admit it. They're like, oh my God, Big Show turns again. Why do you think he turns so often? Because he provides value for the short-term product, right? It's not great for long-term, okay? If I'm being honest. It's never been long-term booking with Big Show. But Big Show is one of those individuals that you can plug into any story, and he immediately adds value because of his size, because of his pedigree, and because the man can work. He can speak on the microphone. He can sell a story. That's why Big Show brings value to the WWE, even still at 48 years old. Is that how old he is, by the way? Let me double check that. Big Show age. Yeah, 48. My God, he's looking good for 48. But still, like, he adds value. And I don't know if anybody else agrees with me on that one, but I think that's Big Show's reason that he's here, because what he can do is he can get anybody over that he talks to. He can be involved in any storyline, and he immediately will bring some extra value to it. Is he the best in the ring anymore? No. Is he the best big man in the ring? No. But he has a name value. He's a recognizable face, and I don't think he's been bad ever since coming back to Raw. I think, honestly, every time Show has been out there, whether it was against Drew McIntyre or whether it's in the story against Randy Orton, he's been excellent, right? I don't think that's just me thinking that. I truly think Big Show has been killing it. And he's going to get killed at Extreme Rules by Randy Orton. Just murdered. Randy Orton is going to murder Big Show at Extreme Rules. The horror show is going to come to life. That's cool there, Stonecutter. It's a pretty neat little fact right there. Derek Goodman asking me, am I excited for Matt Riddle versus AJ Styles for the IC Championship this Friday? Yes! That's going to be a good one. Shocked that it's happening now and not at Extreme Rules, unless there's going to be something fishy that happens on Friday that sets up the rematch at Extreme Rules. Little shocked that it's not going down there, though, because that's a match that people would pay money to see. AJ Styles versus Matt Riddle? Hell yeah. Hey, Lightning Mods, how you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Who are the general managers at the moment, Connor? William Regal down in NXT. I don't think Raw or SmackDown have a GM, do they? Am I just blanking hard? No, I don't think they have a GM. I haven't seen a GM in a long freaking time. Yeah. I like the way that Regal is positioned, though, in NXT. He's a great general manager. Here we go. How you doing there, Hayabusa the second? Welcome to the live stream. Oh, it's Varel. Hey, Varel, how you doing, my friend? I'd like to check up on you and see how are you doing. I'm doing great, my friend. Thanks for asking. I hope you are doing well as well, my friend. He says, my question of the day for you is the possibility of Liv Morgan's dark character, since she's indeed continuing evolving. Keep it up, bro. Yes, there is a possibility, big time, that that Liv Morgan's character is going to continue to go down a darker path. The intro to her theme song still has Fiend vibes. I hear it every single time. There's just a little bit of that creepy underlying vibe going on with Liv Morgan. And I totally think that Liv Morgan could turn to a darker character. No guarantees, but it could happen at some point. Thank you very much there, Hayabusa. I appreciate it. That dono right there is absolutely glorious. No, I won't give in. I won't give in. And I will defend. I will defend.
Hey Conman, it's me Verilo Mega. I'd like to check up on you and see how are you doing. My question of the day for you is the possibility of Liv Morgan's dark character, since she's indeed continuing evolving. Keep it up, bro.
Steve Taylor says Heyman has said that on-screen GMs have constantly been played out. Probably what Vince is thinking now too. Honestly, yeah. The general manager in William Regal has been the best GM in wrestling for a little bit. Here we go. Here's Orton.
Handful of friends that you made while you were here. I had that handful of friends. Men that I bonded with up and down the road, telling stories, laughing together, bleeding together, fighting together. I had that handful of friends. I had Edge. I had Christian. I had the Big Show, and I have Ric Flair. Now, Edge came back at the Royal Rumble in January. When he made his miraculous return, all he had to do was step into that ring with me and once again be rated RKO. But Edge couldn't trust me. Edge couldn't trust me. He couldn't trust that I knew what was best for him, and I did. I do, as a matter of fact. So I sent his ass home where he belongs, to be a father, to be a husband, and to nurse that tricep injury that I gave him. And then Christian comes to Raw, defending his friend Edge's honor. Now there's nothing wrong with defending your friend's honor at all. The mistake that Christian made is he selfishly accepted my challenge for one more match, one more unsanctioned match. And then you got the big...
Hey, Joseph P. That's my boy, Joseph P. Thank you, man.
We have history together. Big Show and I have known him for 20 years. He took me under his wing. He was one of the first men that took me under their wing in this business and showed me around the locker room, showed me how things went, which is why it baffles me as to why he would rather avenge a couple fractured skulls than maintain his relationship, his friendship with me. And then there's Ric Flair. Ric Flair is like family. No, Ric Flair is
family.
Which is why it would be a shame if Rick did anything at all to jeopardize what we have, to jeopardize our friendship. Now, as far as my match tonight goes, as far as my opponent is concerned, R-Truth has all my respect. R-Truth has made the WWE Universe laugh and smile for years and years and years. I respect Truth, which is why it is going to be a shame when all R-Truth amounts to is one more chapter in the long history of the Legend Killer.
Wow.
Randy, the truth be known, man. It's the moment. Let's do it. Come on, man.
I'll be right behind you.
My God.
The more equality that we have, the better off we're going to be.
Folks, the day Randy Orton retires from WWE, we are going to lose one of the best to ever do it. He is on another level right now. Ric Flair said it the best. There's nobody better in wrestling right now than Randy Orton. He is at the top of the food chain right now. Nobody better. Excuse me. All right. So here we go. First up, we've got ourselves a $10 dono right there from Jason Barker. Thank you very much, my friend. And with that, you dropped that 10 bomb, so you are not, unfortunately, the new boss, my friend. Because Hayabusa stole that boss battle title from you, but I appreciate the support. Behold the king. The king of kings. Bow now. On your knees, dog. Banner. All hail. And bow down to the king. I think a twist is coming too there, Brooklyn Rocker. Absolutely. But Joseph Piali then followed it up with a 30 bomb. And with that, you, my friend, are the new boss. That is Joseph Piali. Aw, yeah. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Miz and Morrison. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. 11-time boss battle champion. Oh, he is taking over. He's taken over, man. And then Noah Tate, how you doing, my friend? Thank you for your $2 dono. He says, what do you think of Randy versus Kenny? Kenny Omega? Oh, my God. If that ever could happen, those two guys would... Is it safe to say that if those two squared up in a one-on-one match with both of them at the peak of their careers... Okay, maybe not the peak of their careers, Kenny Omega 2 years ago and Randy Orton, like, now sort of deal. That would be unbelievable. We talk about one of the greatest matches of all time, that would be it. In terms of pure in-ring storytelling, the two of them, their program that they would have together, capped off by the match, would be must-see. Honestly, I hope it happens someday. I really do. Here's the thing, guys. Oh my God, how amazing would wrestling be if WWE just didn't want to have the monopoly? Can you imagine if WWE treated wrestling as like territorial, but not necessarily have territories? Like you can travel all around the world, right, and have your product. But can you imagine if WWE opened up the possibility to cross-branded matches, to exchanging champions, to allowing, say, the Intercontinental Champion of WWE to go over to New Japan and fight in New Japan against the IC Champion, or for the United States Champion to face Cody, the AEW TNT Champion. Can you imagine how damn good that would be, even if it was just like a one-off pay-per-view that WWE wanted to put together, that they had like cross-branded promotion? That's how you get people invested in wrestling worldwide again. That's how you bring back that feel. If a monopoly on the business is the thing that is kind of destroying the business, stop making it a monopoly on the business and open it up to more people who aren't signed to your division, right? Open it up to people who aren't signed to WWE contracts. allow one-off appearances inside of your promotion. Allow one-off appearances here and there. Because my God, folks, if that could happen, the must-see feel for wrestling would be there again. Because you never know who's going to show up where. I think it's a big dream to have, obviously. It's never going to happen. And at least it's not going to happen with Vince McMahon in charge. It could happen with Triple H, but unlikely considering Triple H has continued to push the monopolization of the independent scene with NXT. But still, it could happen. And it would be amazing if it did. Can have a Mega Powers pay-per-view. God, like, can you imagine if all the wrestling promotions in the world bonded together for a mega show? You could make it a 2-day event. I don't know when you would have it because WrestleMania is April, SummerSlam, maybe the fall. I don't know. I know WWE's got Survivor Series, but somewhere around there. Imagine. Oh my God. That's how you make Survivor Series must-see again. That's how you do it. Imagine that Survivor Series, but inter-brands. Different promotions. AEW versus New Japan versus Ring of Honor versus WWE versus what have you. Versus NWA. Oh my, that would be amazing at Survivor Series. That would make that pay-per-view a big 4 again, wouldn't it?
What's up? Hey, man. I want to be the first to congratulate you on the most illustrious career I've seen in a long time. I want to celebrate your greatness. 2 decades. You've been rocking and rolling, man. You've been our truth. Woo! You know what I mean? We all dig that. Me and Offset talk about it all the time. So here's the deal. I want you to know that Randy Orton loves you just like I do. And that's why he's not gonna punch your head off tonight. He's not gonna field goal you across the building. He's just gonna give you the RKO. How about that?
Here comes the Legend Killer. It'd be amazing, Derek, wouldn't it? It really would. So, matchup right now, about to get underway, is Randy Orton versus R-Truth. I don't think this match is going to last long. I think Randy Orton RKO's R-Truth. I think the Ninjas come down, try to pin R-Truth for the title. Try to get the title back onto Zawa, and maybe Randy Orton stops the Ninjas from doing it. Maybe. He does Steve Taylor. Randy Orton feels like a megastar. We talk about peaks and valleys, and I don't think there is any more obvious career of peaks and valleys than Randy Orton. A man who always has that rise going, and then he reaches the pinnacle. He has some sort of championship win, some sort of mega match, and then he goes down for a little bit, and then he kind of helps out some people in the mid-card. Just goes right around there, just a little bit on the mid-card or whatever, and then boom, main event push. And then kind of the cup right there, and then back down to help out this mid-card talent, and then right back up. That's how good Randy Orton is. He is always a big deal.
Wait a minute. I need to talk to Rick.
Mark the Baller, I did, my friend. Yeah, they could do a storyline like that, sure. It'd be a little weird. Uh-oh, no. Randy Orton going right after R-Truth, but R-Truth turns right back around. Couldn't even take the title off of his waist right here. Off the ropes. Scissor kick. Oh, no. RKO. It's over. Wow. Wow, that was quick. Goes for the scissor kick. Couldn't even get the 24/7 championship off of his waist. got RKO'd, and just like that, R-Truth was pinned by Randy Orton. You know what would also be really cool? If Austin Theory ever is cleared of these allegations, and if he actually didn't do it, we don't know. It would be really cool to see Austin Theory paired with Randy Orton as kind of like a mentor-mentee relationship. Be really cool to see in the future, because I think Austin Theory has a lot of Randy Orton vibes. Oh no! Hey Peyton Cash, how you doing, man? Is Orton thinking punt? Don't do it, Randy. Don't do it, Randy. Here comes the Big Show. So the Big Show's going to stop him. Paul White, here he comes. He's mad, and his friend is R-Truth, so he doesn't...
Remove this man's head from his body and finish his career right here, right now. Now, I know you're angry. I know you're livid. I know you want to break every bone in my body, but I got something that might put a smile on your face. Show, when I punt kicked Edge, when I punt kicked Christian, it hurt me more than it hurt them, okay?
No, I don't, Wrestling Hassle. I don't, my friend.
I wasn't even gonna punt
Miss those days, though.
His name wasn't on that punt kick. You know whose name was on it? The Big Show's. Now, next Monday, ain't got nothing going on as far as I know. How about you and I get together in this ring and we finish what you started in an unsanctioned match?
Okay, next week here on Raw, not at Extreme Rules, though.
Okay.
All right.
Big Show slides in the ring, going after the Legend Killer.
And Randy gets out of there. Wow. Here's Ricochet and Cedric.
What's happening, baby?
Richard.
Hey, relax, man. We come in peace. We come in peace. I just want to know if you got that little something, something that I sent you.
Hey, what is he talking
didn't tell
about? Look, Pete, I already told you, not interested. You're just speaking hot garbage like he always does. You be talking all the time. No, don't worry about it. Okay,
Apollo gonna take
we'll
care
see
of
you
that.
later. Don't worry about that.
Apollo take care of that.
Ain't never gonna learn.
No, we gonna teach you. We gonna teach you.
MVP, you're going to be facing Apollo Crews for the United States Championship at the Horror Show at Extreme Rules. What's your in-ring game plan?
I'm not tripping on Sunday. I've already beaten the champ. As a matter of fact, my victory's a foregone conclusion. And once we make it official, we gonna bust a bottle of Ace of Spades on this dripped out championship title, and we're gonna celebrate VIP style at an undisclosed location. Exclusive.
And I guarantee tonight, Ricochet will be forcefully nursing his injuries in the training room, or worse, courtesy of the Hurt Business.
Business is good. Let's go, man.
The Hurt Business. I love that name. Oh.
Excuse me, Drew. Without a stipulation, how do you prepare for literally almost anything in your WWE Championship match against Dolph Ziggler this Sunday?
Well, Dolph likes to talk about how I've got no gratitude for what he's done for me. I mean, I let him pick the stipulation, like you just said. That was me being a nice guy. That was me trying to give him a chance. But the psychopath has come out now. He can pick any damn stipulation.
Oh, here we go. We got ourselves a brawl backstage. Dolph Ziggler attacking Drew McIntyre. McIntyre lifts him up, throws him right on the ring, though. Dolph leaps off and a hammer fist right to the top of the head of McIntyre. These people are trying now to separate them. Big brawl backstage, but McIntyre just drives Dolph Ziggler into the side of the ring. And then we go to commercial break, all right? Dale Jr. 88 Eagles asking me, are they really going to put the new U.S. title on MVP? I don't know. I don't know how they plan on doing this. Personally, I would love to see Apollo Crews join them. Join the Hurt Business as the United States Champion. I would also love to see Cedric and Ricochet join the Hurt Business. I think that faction right there of Ricochet, Cedric Alexander, Bobby Lashley, and Apollo Crews, led by MVP, the Hurt Business, could be iconic. I don't mean to say iconic like the Iconics, but it could be one of those groupings that has a lot of legs, that could make a lot of cool storylines, and could get a lot of people over long term. And when we talk about getting people over long term, Bobby Lashley is over, right? But he's the best Bobby Lashley he's ever been. Cedric Alexander needs somebody to mentor him. Same with Ricochet. And Apollo Crews is starting to come into his own. I think everybody combined together, it would allow their positives to shine through and hide their weaknesses, and allow MVP and Bobby Lashley to mentor the three young talents. I think that could be really good, and I hope that's the direction they move in. Sage Tube asking me, are you going to do more community post questions? Of course, my friend. I was just away this weekend. I was gone on Thursday till earlier today. So I just got back today, and we will get back to the community posts in a little bit. Well, get those chicken fried legs there, Jason Barker. Get them, man. And Jackson Plays asking me, Conman, what do you think is next for Shayna Baszler? Well, after her promo earlier tonight, seems like they plan on rebuilding her. Wouldn't be surprised to see them revisit Shayna Baszler and the people that she dominated inside of Extreme Rules. I wouldn't be against seeing some of those matches again, just to kind of rebuild her and get her in the back of your mind. It was cool, though, that she took out the ninjas, and it was cool that she took, or kind of stared down R-Truth. You know, the comedy characters getting beat up by Shayna Baszler makes her look like a badass, kind of. Steve Taylor says, once WWE returns with the crowd, it will show once again how much we neglect things by WWE by getting used to them. From the stage to the pyro to the crowd. Yeah, you're right. But everybody, Conman will be right back. I just got to go to the bathroom. Sorry, I can't hold it anymore. Tell me what's your favorite finishing move of all time in the live chat, and I will be right back.
This program is aggressive in nature. It may contain themes that are not suitable for everyone. Viewer discretion is advised.
As Ricochet will be in action here in moments on Monday Night Raw, be sure to check out the year-long journey of Ricochet here at WWE. From his WrestleMania debut to his United States title victory and high-profile matches with AJ Styles and Brock Lesnar. Check out WWE 365 Ricochet, available on demand only on the WWE Network.
Well, Tom, if we're going to catalog that journey, it may come to a horrible end right now at this man right here.
All right. There we go. So Bobby Lashley is here, everyone. Oh, that's kind of neat. Oh, that's really neat. Apollo Crews versus MVP for the United States Championship. That is really neat. I like that. Here comes Ricochet. The one and only. Cool. Man, Ricochet does not feel like as big of a star as he used to, did he? He's just really... Man, I'm hoping something's going to happen there. Number one Giants fan says Cedric Alexander heel turn. I'm calling it, Con. You know what's interesting about that is, you guys remember Bob, obviously. Back when Bob was on this channel, he said out loud multiple times, he thinks Cedric Alexander as a heel is the way to go. This was like a year and a half ago, maybe even coming up on 2 years ago that Brandon said that, or Bob said that. So, I wonder if maybe he has been right this entire time. The crazy eyes of Cedric could be kind of cool. Maybe only Cedric joins the Hurt Business. Maybe Ricochet doesn't. I don't know. Maybe Ricochet gets turned on by Cedric. Do I think Ricochet is turning heel? I don't know. I legitimately don't know if Ricochet can work as a heel. Was Prince Puma a heel in New Japan, or not New Japan? Was Prince Puma a heel in Lucha Underground? Or was he face the entire time? I don't think I've ever seen Ricochet work as a heel. All right. Lashley versus Ricochet. So Bobby, throw him right up there. And let's get Ricochet over on the other side. Then I'm going to ask you guys over on Twitter, who do you guys think is going to win? Yo, what happened to Riddick Moss? I thought Riddick Moss was looking good up on the main roster, to be quite honest. So, Lashley, or will it be Ricochet?
It's not that I don't like him, it's just that I despise him deeply with every fiber of my being. But, you know, whatever happens here in the ring, I don't feel any different about him. I still think he's a tremendous athlete.
All right, was just reading something over on Twitter, posted by EC3 on his Facebook. Somebody asked EC3, what was the worst gimmick you had to do in your wrestling career, and what was the worst gimmick match you've had to wrestle in your career so far? So EC3 responded with, any gimmick is an opportunity to act like a fool and get paid for it. I'm of the school of thought that I have the ability to make anything worst. Don't know what that means. But probably a mute one-dimensional character that just posed in front of a mirror because he has the muscles, so he's a guy that likes to look in the mirror. Har har. You can just hear Vince McMahon talking through him right there. Well, he's a big guy. He's got muscles. Har har har. Oh no, Dominator. No. 1, 2. Whoa! Okay, Ricochet kicked out of that one. That's actually really good. So Ricochet didn't get pinned off of the Dominator, but still. What is happening with your Twitter poll, Con? The Twitter poll is up. My bad. Just didn't put it on the screen. There we go. Do I think MVP will turn on Bobby Lashley? Not right now. Maybe down the line, but not anytime soon. They're too damn entertaining together right now. Ooh, nice suplex from Lashley into the cover. Count of 2, kick out again by Ricochet. Yep, could have been, Steve Taylor. What could have been, right? Lashley sweeping the legs out from underneath Ricochet. He ducks underneath that, though. What a kick to the head. Okay. Ricochet starting to get back in this matchup. Here he goes, standing, shooting star press. He connected all of that to the cover, count of 2, but a kick out by Lashley. Damn. Imagine if Ricochet does win, though. Imagine he does win. That would be a huge win for Ricochet. I don't think it's going to happen. But here he goes all the way up. Goes for a 450. Nobody home. Lashley goes for a spear, but he just got caught with a super kick delivered. Now off the ropes. Here he goes. Oh, no. Oh, what a counter. What a counter. Into the full Nelson, and Ricochet taps out. Here comes Cedric Alexander going right back after Bobby Lashley. Some right hands, but MVP trying. Off the ropes, hands, spring, inside curry to MVP. The fake United States champion, but then right into the full Nelson lock. Bobby Lashley's got it locked in on Cedric Alexander. My God. Oh, what a full Nelson slam. Lashley's ear was bleeding again. Clearly, Lashley's ear has not healed up from the last time because he's bleeding again. Jeez, man. Well, what do you guys think? Thumbs up, thumbs down for that one. And Lashley looks amazing. It just sucks that it's at the expense of two very talented people like Cedric Alexander and Ricochet, but I'm watching the story. I'm enjoying the story. It's okay. I wasn't really hoping for a heel turn. I honestly wasn't expecting it. Some people said it might happen. It definitely could have happened, but it didn't. And I'm okay with that. All right. Anthony Too Smooth asking me about Orton pinning R-Truth. Shouldn't he be the 24/7 champion for doing that? The 24/7 championship rules are very weird. It's a title that is on the line 24/7, unless the champion happens to be in a match, and then the match has to be specifically for the 24/7 title. Basically, what it is it's WWE making loopholes in their championship so that they can have main event talent not take the title from the person by pinning them in a match. That's the whole purpose behind it. I think it's kind of silly if you're going to have something called the 24/7 title that is defended 24/7, not actually be defended in the matches once it's on the screen. You know what I mean? Like, it feels a little weird that is not the purpose of the 24/7 title, to try to elevate the lower mid card and have good matches for the title. That's the way I would use it now, but WWE clearly is not doing that. They like using it as a comedy prop, and that's the reason why it's been on R-Truth, like 26 times at this point or something ridiculous? Yeah. R-Truth is going to go down as the the person with the most amount of championship reigns the way he's winning the 24/7 title. Do I think they've messed up Ricochet's career? Is asking V1B3Z. Did they mess it up? No. Because his career isn't done yet. He is still young. Let's take a look at how old Ricochet actually is. "31 years old." Again, kind of falling into that same age as Bianca Belair, like when you talk about looking at the future of the WWE, those 31-year-olds are going to be megastars in the next couple years. So I don't think they messed up his career per se, but they've definitely taken some interesting turns. I truly, and I still believe this should be the direction WWE goes in. After losing to Brock Lesnar and getting dismantled by Brock, what they should have immediately done is continue the storyline of him losing. They had him lose to Riddick Moss for the 24/7 title. Remember that? When that happened, the next thing that should have come out of Ricochet is a more aggressive attitude, a more focused, a more determined Ricochet. And you should have built off of the fact that he lost some pretty big matches. Now he's having to face adversity in his career for the first time, at least inside of the WWE. That would have been a story that would save Ricochet. Instead, what they did is they just kept putting him out there. Then they put him in a makeshift tag team with Cedric Alexander, which I thought, okay, this might have some legs. But then they had them They had them win and lose. They 50-50 booked them to the point where they lost against... excuse my name, my language. What's his name, though? Shane Thorne and Brendan Vink. They had him lose to them. Remember that? Where are they? Where are Shane Thorne and Brendan Vink? Where are they? They're nowhere near to be found. So the fact that they fed them to jobbers, Riddick Moss beat Ricochet. They fed him to the jobbers, and they're not on TV anymore. So that hurt Ricochet's career, and the fact that they didn't book a redemption storyline for Ricochet has hurt his career. But what they have done is they've brought him down, they broke him down, and now they're building him up again slowly. I don't know what the story is going to be with Ricochet moving forward, but they definitely have something planned with Cedric Alexander and him. Jay Maloney, it's weird that it's not at Extreme Rules, but I guess it's a way to try to get people to tune in to Monday Night Raw. Give you a big main event, I guess, between familiar names on Raw. Maybe you don't need it at Extreme Rules. The card was pretty full, maybe. I did. I heard that, R-Truth. Yeah, hopefully he gets better soon. What do you guys think is going to be the stipulation for Dolph Ziggler versus Drew McIntyre, though? What do you think? And then, of course, Bayley versus Nikki Cross at the Horror Show at Extreme Rules. Also, Apollo Crews versus MVP for the United States Championship to see who the true United States Champion is. Jaden WWE asking me who won the tag team titles. That has not happened yet, my friend. Not yet. People saying a steel cage, ladder match, TLC, haircut match, okay. Tables, ladders, and chairs rumors. That would be interesting to see. The Horror Show, though, I don't know what to expect. Here's Charlie Caruso.
My guest, the Big Show.
Dave McDonald, you might be right. Ban the Claymore. That could be the match.
Next Monday on Raw. It appears that you accepted that challenge. Is that the case?
Charlie, let me just clarify everything for everybody, okay? Yes, I accept.
Okay. Big Show's mad.
Well, the Big Show
oh my! Could it be? It is! It's boss time! Sasha just twerked. Sasha totally just twerked. In her entrance. What was that all about, Sasha? I mean, I'm not complaining, but still. She's looking like $1 million, though. Honestly. Sasha is on another level these days. And there's Bayley. The most entertaining act in WWE right now, other than Randy Orton? Is that fair? Is that fair, everybody? Is Bayley and Sasha Banks the most entertaining thing going on in WWE besides Randy Orton? Agree or disagree? There you go. There's Bayley Dose Straps and Sasha Banks, the tag team champions of the women's division. And of course, Bayley is your SmackDown Women's Champion. Yeah, all right. Most people agree with me on that one, which is cool. Good to see. If you guys would have to say what are the 3 best acts going on in WWE right now, what would you pick for the 3 best acts? Randy Orton, Sasha Banks, and Bayley. Who's number 3? Seth Rollins has been very interesting, hasn't he? Matt Riddle has been interesting since coming up to the main roster. Drew McIntyre has been really, really well positioned. MVP and Lashley has been very, very good. Yeah, Keith Lee has been amazing down in NXT. Yeah. Strowman and Bray. See, Strowman isn't doing it for me. Yeah, sure, his entrance is kind of cool now, but other than that, yeah. So, Steve Taylor says, Orton, Sasha, and Bayley, Rollins, or Lashley, in my opinion. Fair enough. All right. Yeah. Apollo Crews has been good. Yeah. look at this, everybody. Here's what I love, okay? Most wrestling fans complain about wrestling. I try to focus more on the positive side of wrestling and emitting a positive vibe to you guys. When wrestling fans are asked what do they like about the product, if they can't answer anything, that means the product's bad. If you are able to say like 7, 8 acts that have been very entertaining, like Angel Garza, Andrade, Zelina Vega, if you're able to get deep into the acts and you're like, man, this act has been good, 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 this has been entertaining, that's been fun. All of a sudden you're looking at it saying, hey, this is a good show, right? This is a good show. If you're able to list things off like that, of things that you like from the show week in, week out, it means the show's improved. It means the show is so much better. I'm going to tell you right now, I could not tell you in 2018 what my favorite 3 acts would have been. Because wrestling was so bad in 2018. That was a rough year for wrestling. I could not even just get it going. Like I don't even know what I'm trying to say at this point. It was bad. It was bad. And at least now it's entertaining to the point that when we watch the show, we were saying, yeah, that was fun. Yeah, that was entertaining. Yeah, that was cool. I like it. Jason Barker says, what's your opinion on Jordan Peterson? I don't really have an opinion on him. I'm always open to hear what people are talking about. And I obviously, like, you know, it's been pretty much put on display over the last little bit. I'm obviously a center-leaning left individual. And when we could talk about, like, you know, the political spectrum, I am definitely center-leaning left. And obviously, Jordan Peterson is more center-leaning right, if not just right. Views that I don't agree with all the time, but also things that I can respect hearing. He obviously has his opinions. He's a very opinionated individual, and he does know what he's talking about with some things, and then other things I think you, sir, are talking from a skewed perspective. Yeah, I can respect some of the stuff that he says. There's been other things that I'm not a fan of, but, you know, that's okay. Jordan Peterson, I'm pretty sure he's a professor at the University of Toronto, I believe, a philosophy professor. I could be wrong on that one.
What's your opinion on Jordan Peterson?
Ladies and gentlemen, a tribute to Bayley and Sasha Banks!
We're getting a tribute again? Another tribute, okay. Yeah, there's definitely some things that he said that are interesting to listen to. He's a clinical psychologist. Is that what it is? Okay. Yeah, definitely. Like, you know what? Like, I am never going to be a person who says I have a closed mind and that I know exactly what's going on, because I don't. Right? I don't. I like to think that I have a fairly open mind when it comes to philosophies and thoughts. I don't even know how I'm trying to say this. I'm open to change, and I'm open to discussing what's wrong with the world and how to make it better, right? I've always been that person. Jordan Peterson has definitely some interesting views. He's definitely on the conservative side of things, and that's okay. You know, man, you know what? Frank, we're going to talk about this real quick. I had a great conversation with Steve. So Steve was one of the people who went up to my cottage with me, and you guys remember Steve, right? We had a great conversation about the difference, like, you know, between liberal and conservative. And when you talk about liberal and conservative, the people on the far sides is what defines it. On each far side is what defines it. And the most amount of people are here in the center. And the most amount of people want to have a conversation with each other, and they want to hear.
Most women in the locker room could never, ever dream about that.
Sorry, just got a text. Most people want to hear other people's ideas, and they want to converse with each other. But what has happened now is Twitter has went in the direction of, if you have a different opinion than somebody, you're going to get reamed out for it. And I'm not talking about people who are racist. I'm talking racist, bigots, all that. That needs to be rid of. That needs to be gone. That needs to be fixed. And that needs to be eliminated. But what I'm talking about is just basic ideology, and it gets really wrapped up in left versus right, and it doesn't need to be, right? It really doesn't. It's conversation that needs to happen to move the world forward. You know, what they say is the world can't work without liberals and conservatives working together, because the liberals want to push the world so much further forward, and conservatives want to pull the liberals back, and you have to have a balance of the two in order to get the best for the people in that country. But the thing is, we're starting to take teams and turning everything into left versus right when it doesn't need to be. Anyways, that's my take right there. Here comes the Kabuki Warriors! And by the way, I'm Canadian, so all that Trump talk doesn't really affect me in any way, shape, or form. I've really tried to get out of that. I've been more focusing on Canadian politics and trying to figure out ways to better our country here and what needs to change, what sort of discrimination that we have here inside of Canada. And, you know, yeah, there's definitely systemic racism here inside of Canada as well. But our issues definitely lie more so towards natives and how we stole the land from natives, right? That's more of Canada's dark past, and they need to start rectifying that. They really do. The steps have been taken, but man, there's still a lot more to go.
But the role that Sasha and Bayley have been on is undisputably one of the best in women's history, and it's going to be really, really hard to stop that momentum tonight.
Kairi Sane coming back to Monday Night Raw last week.
Number one Giants fan says, who do you think will replace Randy as the legend killer? And why if so? I don't know. I don't think there's ever going to be a replacement. Unbroken says, Conman, can a comedian be racist, or is he just poking fun at what everybody stresses out about too much? A comedian can definitely be racist. Abso-freaking-lutely. If they're joking about, I don't know how to put this, because a comedian can be racist, but there can also be jokes that, I don't even know how to describe that, because it's a joke, right? And when you're joking, but you got to also make sure that your joke doesn't truly be harmful towards others, right? I think that's the big problem. Once you have that line drawn in the sand of something crossing over from being a joke to being harmful, I think that's where the issue lies. And a lot of comedians, you know, they know that line. A lot of comedians do. But yes, a comedian can be racist, absolutely. I don't want to focus too hard on this, but yeah, that's definitely a thing that could happen. Anybody can be racist. Anybody can be, you know. It doesn't matter about your skin color or where you're born or what have you. There can be racism drilled into you from birth, and it is definitely something that you are taught. You know, it's definitely something that you learn. It's not a thing that you're born with. So the people around you in your life could definitely take you down one path. You know, if you don't have people checking what it is that you're not checking, but stopping what it is that you're saying, sort of deal, and saying, hey dude, like, you know you can't say that, right, out in public. Like, that's not a thing that you can say, right? If you don't have people stopping you and checking you along those ways, your thought process is going to grow, and you're going to think it's okay up until the point where it gets pointed out to you that it's not okay. And that moment that it's not okay, that is going to be the moment that describes who you are. Are you going to listen to other people and have empathy for how others feel and respect other people's wishes? Or are you going to say, F you, I'm going to say what I want and think how I want? That's the two directions you can go in, right? It's definitely not born with. You're not born a racist. You're definitely taught to be a racist. And yeah, so of course, to get back full circle, yeah, any comedian can be a racist, absolutely. But you can joke about things if you're doing it in a manner that is not harmful. That's what I would think. Well, that's not good there, Just King of Fate. I would definitely speak up somewhere along the line and let them know that, hey, that's probably not the best way to go about it, right? Juanito, how you doing? Thanks for sending a message over on Twitter. He says, if you were a wrestler, what championship title would you focus on to start your wrestling career? Would you achieve a secondary title as a startup, or would you skip ahead and go to the WWE Championship? Well, me considering I'm under 205 pounds, I'd start with the Cruiserweight title, move up to a tag team division, earn some respect right there, turn heel on my tag team partner, pursue a mid-card championship, win the mid-card championship, hold on to that thing for, a little bit, whether it's 6 months, a year, lose that, drop it to somebody who needs to be put over, disappear for a little bit, come back, win a #1 contenders match, win the WWE title, become a megastar, retire, go into the Hall of Fame. That's my career. Do I still get in recommended? No. I'm gonna tell you right here, folks. I can promise you that for whatever reason, YouTube is burying wrestling content. If any of your favorite wrestling YouTubers, you've not seen their content in your subscription box, you're not getting notifications or what have you, just know it's because YouTube is slightly suppressing wrestling content right now. They've been doing it for about a year at this point, but it's been really bad recently. I can show you right here. That number, super low. Super low. Like, our viewership is incredibly low here today. That is only the total amount of viewers we've had. 5,468, and we've got 120,000 subscribers. So it's on the low side right now. That's proof to me that YouTube is not doing its job sending it out to the sub box and notifications being pushed out or recommending it for casual viewers. Unfortunately, I'm pushing hard through, and you guys obviously allow this channel to continue with your amazing support super chat wise. Without your guys' support, there would be no channel. It'd be damn impossible to do it off of just ad revenue, because YouTube just literally cut everything out for wrestling, basically. But yeah, that goes for wrestling YouTubers all around. Support them. Become their Patreon. Become a member on YouTube. Do what you got to do to show your support for that channel, because wrestling channels need it right now. We need the support big time, because it's a dying thing on YouTube at the moment. TJ Young asking me, am I streaming Impact tomorrow? I am not, my friend. So we will stream Impact this Saturday, though, with Slammiversary. Have I heard of Jeff Dunham? Yeah, I have, my friend. Jeff Dunham's the puppet comedian, correct? I believe with Ahmed, the Dead Terrorist, or something like that, and Peanut, and Jalapeno on a Steak. Yeah, I've seen that guy. He's funny. Hey, Claire. How you doing, my friend? Welcome to the live stream. I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. But let's get this match up here on the screen, because this is the tag team title match, and we need to get you guys over on Twitter letting me know who is going to win as well. 20 minutes remain in this show. Somebody is going to walk away with the tag team titles, whether it's the Kabuki Warriors becoming 2-time champs, or whether it's the Boss and Thug Connection retaining their titles. But here we go. I think Kairi Sane here needs to be the one who gets pinned, if I'm being honest. She doesn't have a championship match this Sunday. I think you need to keep the rest of them strong. So, let's see. All right. Twitter poll is now live, everyone. And Claire, thank you very much for following me over on Twitter. I do appreciate that. Jason Barker, what you say? He says, did you hear the Botch Guys members drop because YouTube took away some of the members? I mean, my members dropped as well. What happens, I'm not sure if Botch Guy is aware of this. What happens is a lot of members, what they do is they sign up for 1 month and they don't have automatic reoccurring payments going on for their membership subscription. And so at the end of the month, roughly around the midway point when people have become a member, it removes the membership because it's the end of the month and they need to pay again in order to unlock that membership. I don't think you straight up lose members from YouTube taking them away. Because I went from 74 members to 66 in a matter of 4 days. If they come back, they do bounce back. People will renew their membership. It's always fluctuating. So if the botch guy's listening, man, don't worry about it because it fluctuates all the time. It's not actually a YouTube thing. It's the people on the other end who are becoming a member for 1 month. Kairi Sane with a driving elbow right into the corner, and Bayley's hurt at the moment. Into the cover. Count of 2, kick out by Bales. Coup de grace says, Con, who would you rather if you had to choose to take the belt off of McIntyre? Dolph finally getting a decent run, or Orton getting one last run with the belt? Here's the thing. Dolph Ziggler, love him to death. Love him as a performer. He is my second favorite performer of all time. He should not be the man who takes the belt from Drew McIntyre. Absolutely not. No, no, no. If there is anybody taking the belt from him, it should be Randy Orton at this point. Randy Orton's on another level. He's the best he's been in a few years. That Randy Orton, I'm okay being the WWE champion. And the fact of the matter is, Randy Orton is still a household name who could make every match feel massive by holding the WWE championship. So if they plan on doing Orton versus McIntyre at SummerSlam, I could see it happening. Into the cover, count of 2, Asuka just about kicked the boss's head off and then goes right into an arm lock. Is this the main event? Or is there one more segment after this? This is the main event.
Represented that Raw Women's Championship proudly. Sasha Banks whipped into the corner. Oh, and a hip attack. And the tag made. Kairi Sane is legal.
Who's that? Oh, that's that guy. Cool. Into the cover, count of 2, kick out there by Kairi Sane.
The women's tag team champions trying to turn things back around in their favor. It shows you how effective Bayley and Sasha Banks are as a tag team, how quickly they can turn things back in their favor. And a great strategy from before the opening bell, trying to
into the tag right there. Bayley goes to the outside of the ring. And this match continues. I don't think I ran the $5 dono, though, from Botch Guy, did I? Or not Botch Guy, Jason Barker. I did not. And we go to commercial break. So not bad, everybody. Not bad. Just a few minutes left in the show, 13 minutes, and what do you guys think? Honestly, tonight's been a good episode of Raw, right? Like, I'm not still drunk from the weekend, right? Like, it's been a very good episode of Raw, right? Like, very entertaining start to finish. What do you guys think?
Did you hear that the Botch Guys members dropped because YouTube took away some of the members?
Steve Taylor says pretty good. Some people are giving it a 10 out of 10. It's definitely not a 10 out of 10. You guys are thinking 8.5. Is it that high? No. Like, it's been entertaining, but it's not been an 8.5 show, if I'm being honest here. I think the highest I can give is 7.5. And the reason why, okay, I've said this time and time again, is that a good wrestling show with no heel turns, with no major storyline, like swerves or anything like that. Just a straight up good wrestling show. That's like a 7, right? If you are talking about a good show, start to finish, you enjoyed it, but there was no massive developments, there was no massive turns, anything like that. You can't quite rate it as high as an 8, 8.5, 9, 9.5, 10, right? You can't, because there's no swerves, there's no new storyline direction, there's no mega moments that are mark-out moments, right? That's when you have mark-out moments, when you are like losing your mind, that's a 10 out of 10 show. A perfect show is not a show that is just good, that has been entertaining for like, the 3 hours. That's good, but that means it's like 7.5. Not 10, right? 10 out of 10 requires like, I'm talking Shield turning on each other. 10 out of 10. I'm talking Jeff Hardy swanton bombing off the top of the rafters onto Randy Orton down below. That's a holy shit moment. That's a moment that makes the show amazing. You know, a Money in the Bank cash-in, a title change, a major title change. Those are the things that elevate the show to make them above a 7 or a 7.5. Until it starts having those moments, it's tough to rate the show anything higher than an 8, right? Even though the show that we're watching, the matches and the storylines that are being offered are entertaining, it doesn't mean it's a perfect show, right? So really think that through when you're giving your ratings there, folks. It could be very entertaining, but it doesn't mean it's perfect. There's still been some things here tonight that have been a little meh.
That are not suitable for everyone. Viewer discretion is advised.
This is the house that AJ Styles built.
This Friday, after his shocking debut.
If Kabuki Warriors win, would it be higher, Con? Depends on how the rest of this match goes. The match has been okay. I think it would be changing titles just to change titles. I feel like this is going to be more of a just a quick like highlight before the matches at Extreme Rules, right? 2009 says Otis was a terrible choice for Mr. Money in the Bank. We say that now. And I think it's because Otis's act doesn't work without the live fans there. I think Otis was getting great reactions beforehand, which made sense to put the Money in the Bank on him. But then once the live crowds weren't there anymore, Otis's reactions kind of just went down, unfortunately. It has been Marcus Ryan. It has been a good go-home show, right? Absolutely. Mahira Seth says, title change actually works great for the Bayley Sasha story. Yeah, it does work great. I'm not sure if it's going to happen, but it could. Claire says, let me just tell you something, all right? And be honest, my favorite tag team in the women's division is actually Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss. So yeah, I love the Kabuki Warriors as well. Okay, well, go ahead right there. Claire, enjoy who you wish to enjoy. Nice double knees right there from Sasha Banks into the cover. Count of 2, kick out by Kairi Sane. Oh, Sasha dancing around there, making fun of Asuka. And there's Bayley with just a nice little kick to the side of the shoulder. Bayley causing a distraction and a kick out there by Kairi Sane. Honestly, Sasha's looking like she is so comfortable being a heel right now. I knew it that once Sasha Banks turned heel, that is going to be the thing that catapulted her career forward. And without a doubt, you know, abso-freaking-lutely, her career has been catapulted forward.
Insurmountable odds for her entire tenure here at WWE.
Former women's tag team champion, former NXT women's champion, trying to make it to the corner, desperately needs to tag Asuka. Reaching, fighting, claw, whatever.
Sorry, everybody.
That created some separation. Shot to the face. Asuka wants the tag. Kairi Sane trying to make it to the
Bayley trying to drag her back to her own corner, and Sasha Banks has been tagged in now. Into the cover once again. Cover 2. Oh my God, Sane really trying to get herself out of that one. That's a tough way to get out. Just rolling her shoulder up.
Kairi Sane absolutely writhing in pain, doing everything she can to fight back.
And you can sense the frustration, Joe.
Asim K says, Con, ever since Dean won Money in the Bank, all briefcase winners after that have been boring or just the worst choices. I don't agree with that there, Asim K. Asuka literally won the Money in the Bank briefcase and then found out there was the Raw Women's Championship inside. She was the Money in the Bank winner, and she was absolutely the right choice for it. Without a freaking doubt in my mind. Especially knowing what we now know with Becky Lynch being pregnant. We gonna get ourselves a nice little tag here. Sasha Banks makes the tag, and in comes Asuka. Champion versus champion. Here we go. Asuka with a few kicks right there to the leg. Oh, what a hip attack there from Asuka. Ducks underneath. Bayley runs off the ropes there, and a shoulder tackle knocks Bayley right back down to the mat. Man, Asuka's got the hot tag right here. Crazy to think that she was a heel just a little bit ago. Asuka into the corner. Hip attack delivered to Bayley again. Sasha Banks rolls back inside the ring. Kick right to the midsection of her. Asuka clothesline bulldog combo. Into the cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Bayley.
Asuka did a great job of fending off both Bayley and Sasha Banks, almost capturing the victory for the Kabuki Warriors.
And Bayley rightfully taking a bit of a breather out.
Asuka goes to the outside there. Looking for it. Another kick attempt, but nobody home. Bayley blocked that one. This time she gets kicked in her face. Asuka's rolling. American Force, how you doing, my friend? Asking what time does the CMU start? That will be this Thursday. So once again, everybody, CMU this Thursday. And that will begin around 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Gotta believe right now Asuka can taste the women's tag team championship. And now, gonna pry Asuka off of the turnbuckle area.
Off the ropes. Tag has been made. In comes Sasha. Double knees into the corner. A little meteor. Into the cover. 2. Asuka just kicks out of that again. No way. But everybody, we got 366 watching right here. You guys might as well leave a like on this video as we are closing in on the final moments of the show. Make sure you smack it. Let's hit 200 likes, everybody. Come on now. If we hit 200 likes, I will do a cringe dab. So like this video, Conman will dab. And it's cringy. Kick out by Asuka. Off the double team from Sasha Banks and Bayley. Was I live on Friday? I wasn't, my friend. I was gone to my cottage for the entire weekend. I left on Thursday, took the Friday off. Didn't have any pay-per-views this weekend to live stream, so I felt like I needed to go up there. I needed a little bit of time. Uh-oh. Oh, what a hurricanrana there from Bayley. And then she goes right after Kari saying, oh my God, Sasha Banks is on the top rope. What a crossbody. To the cover, it's over. 2, roll through, Asuka hooks her. 2, Sasha kicks out of that one. And we're at 200 likes. There we go. Whoop. Hey, there's the cringe dab. No, Asuka's got it in. The Asuka lock. It's in deep on Sasha Banks. Nowhere to go. Oh, what a spear! Kairi Sane taking out Bayley. Asuka, oh, but Sasha Banks gets her foot on the bottom rope. Just in the nick of time. Sasha Banks, though, shoves Asuka away. Are we going to get new tag team champions? I honestly don't know. We could get like this match over in the next 3 minutes. Knee to the face there. Asuka goes for a clothesline. Sasha reverses that one. Trying to go for the Banks statement. Asuka rolls through. Sasha Banks counters that one. Sasha, tag. Yes, tag has been made. Kairi Sane makes the tag. Rolling him up. Count of 1. Oh, kick to the head from Kairi. Kick to the head from Asuka. Kairi Sane all the way up. Kairi! With the insane elbow. Oh my God, did they give Kairi Sane the win? 1, 2, saved by Bayley. Ho, 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 it was that close, everybody. That close to the match being over. And Bayley just saved the match, saving the women's tag team titles. Back fist there from Kairi Sane. I don't know what's going to go down. We are closing in on the final moments of this matchup. Kairi up to the top, looking for another insane elbow. Is Sasha Banks going to find a way to counter that one? There's a forearm right to the face. Kairi says it's over. Lifts her up on her shoulders. Alabama slam. Kyrie off the ropes. What a counter! What a counter! What a counter! Boss is in. The bank statement locked in, and Kairi Sane taps out. Boss and Hug retain the tag team titles. That's the right call. But man, what a good match. What a good match. Kairi getting pinned is the right call there. Sasha Banks wins before facing Asuka for the title at Sunday. Bayley wins, technically gets a win over Asuka as well. Yo, good show, everybody. Very good show. My final rating with that tag title match in the main event, 7.5. Final rating, locked it in, 7.5 out of 10. That was an entertaining edition of Monday Night Raw. Very entertaining. What a sell from Kairi Sane as well. And Sasha's just dancing with the championship in her hand, and she said she's going to be 2 belts this Sunday. What do you guys think? Is it actually legitimately possible that Sasha wins and Bayley Dose belts, or Bayley Dose straps and Sasha 2 belts is going to be a thing? What do you think? But that is the go-home show for Monday Night Raw. And that is going to bring us to the end of our show here today. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I really hope you guys did enjoy the show. If you did, make sure you leave a like on this video. Also, making sure you are subscribed to this channel. I'd love to see some more names pop up over there. That didn't take long. Cool. Some people are sad. Okay, so yeah, everybody, that will bring us to the end of the show. Thank you once again for watching. I really hope you guys did enjoy. On your way out, once again, make sure you leave a like on this video. Come follow me over on twitter.com/Conman167. And make sure you follow me over there. You can also join our Discord server. That's going to be it for tonight. We will not be live with anything tomorrow. We will be back on Wednesday with NXT and AEW. Thursday will be the Con Man Universe for anybody who is wondering when that's going to be and you happen to miss the announcement earlier. That is going to be on Thursday as opposed to Wednesday. Friday, we will have SmackDown. I might do a podcast, might do my predictions with Botch Guy, one or the other. Not sure what's going to go down. Got to organize that one here. Saturday, we are live streaming Slammiversary, and Sunday, we are streaming the horror show at Extreme Rules. So that is where we're at here this week, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you leave a like on this video. Also, making sure you are subscribed to the channel. That's it for me. Thank you very much, everybody. I hope you enjoyed your night, and thank you to everybody who supports this channel.